What are you looking at?
You say you're gonna play this now?
No, I said I'm gonna play a game. We're not gonna play a game as soon as we start the thing.
So
what kind of decorum is that?
the fuck?
Can you act like you've never can you act like you've podcasted before? Can we introduce ourselves? We're not gonna start the podcast with a game like
Yo,
that.
is this nigga serious?
Are we gonna start over? What is this?
No, I keep.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
I
Here we
thought
go.
some
Smash-
plot to undercut the button thing.
No, this is perfect. Go ahead.
No, smash the button. Introduce the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Smash the button.
He's right. When would we ever?
Exactly. Like he's looking at me like I did something wrong.
You've never done this before.
Well.
Well, I'm putting my foot down now, Michael.
What you about to do with them fucking size 17 boats?
13.
The goddamn nickel.
Hey, Michael, what's up? I thought we got the same size.
Definitely don't.
What size shoe are you? A 12?
No, nigga, I'm like a 10, 11. Petite feet.
Petite feet.
Petite feet.
I thought my foot was big. I wear 10.
Petite.
Interesting thing about my feet I learned today.
Okay.
Wrong one.
Wrong one. Fuck.
That's what God doesn't like ugly. Or Jehovah doesn't like ugly. Whatever you serve.
Then bitch, why you here? You should have been swallowed if that's the case.
Oh, swallowed
Hey, you.
by the whale?
He doesn't have that story in his
Oh,
Bible.
That's crazy.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
In his Bible, it's a kangaroo. It's a kangaroo.
So this episode is SpongeBob now.
That's the same thing.
you said Jehovah's Witnesses the same thing as
One-for-one translation.
Okay.
All those
Jehovah's
all
Witnesses
those-
and
all
bikini
those
bottoms the same.
All those Patrick AI singing verses. There's
Jehovah's
hymnals over there.
And aren't those good?
That is the greatest shit. Bro, that is the greatest shit I ever seen, bro.
Love Jehovah.
Did you hear him sing Never Would Have Made It?
Yes.
Yo,
Oh my god. Did you see when they added the choir to it?
it almost made me. I'm like, yo, where's Bible study?
I need to hear this whole thing.
Is it Bible study this week?
Wednesday night, you wanna go?
No.
It is Wednesday. No, Wednesday night's prayer meeting at my church. When's Bible study?
Y'all niggas is different.
No.
That's too.
Prayer meeting?
Yeah. Literally,
It's the same thing as Bible study.
literally, they just get together and pray.
That's it?
That's it. You pray for an hour straight. I went there.
God damn.
It was awful.
An hour straight. Y'all can't do that over the phone?
Well, now because of COVID, they do it.
This
over
can
the
be a
phone.
Zoom meeting.
But imagine trying to get listen to that though. Doing that over Zoom with like a church full of old people.
Someone said, yes.
Yeah, and then like people like, I'm not muted, I'm Zoom. Like it's his turn to pray. Zoom mute. It's really awful.
That's what that Kurt Franklin tour about to
It's
be like.
2003 and they 23 and they just now gotten the hang of that.
So, like, question. Is it like everybody praying for the same thing or everybody doing individual prayers?
So what
the thing
it
about
is,
church-
it's like people put it in. They're like putting their requests.
It's like a prayer cipher.
Yeah, it's like a prayer circle. Yeah, like a prayer site.
Lamont, you gotta stop letting those thoughts win.
Never.
A prayer site.
Crazy.
It's like a prayer BET
Pray for
site.
my grandma.
I didn't even mean that.
It's like the prayer BET site.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
Yeah.
hello everybody. It is the Not That Serious Podcast, aka the greatest, hottest, sweatiest goddamn podcast.
It's hot too.
It's
In
on.
the
It's
wo-
coming. It's coming.
There's a lot of bodies in here. It's all right.
No, it's just we don't really. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta pick. Yeah, you gotta talk to the mic.
Meow.
You can bring it up.
Jungle fever, huh?
There you go.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, it's the Not That Serious Podcast, aka the greatest podcast in the world. It's your boy Mike here.
It's LZ.
Keenan's in the building.
Lamont, aka Dr. Waffle.
MJ.
And we have some guests. A lot of some guests and returning family. So we got first of all we got Corey back in the building.
Hey, Corey.
All the way from Shagtown, Dallas. We got Felonious Xavier in the back. Finally got his second car back. Yeah, he used to having 2 cars, but now he went down to one. Now he has 2. I'll never forget when he just picked me up in a random car one day. I was like, "Yeah, we gotta do something."
It's a very Xavier thing to happen.
Yeah, he was like a fucking Cadillac DeVille. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Who and what?
And then, he deflects. He's like, don't worry about it. And then
Oh my God.
we drove somewhere to another apartment building. And then he put like a package in a trash can. And then we went to eat.
Wait, I got Xavier's story like that too.
Huh?
No, one time the nigga took me all the way to Trenton, just some house.
No, wait.
No, wait. To just some house.
Just some
Go
house.
ahead, King. Go ahead, King.
One day we driving down. We was going to our friend Jasmine's house, right?
Yeah.
But Xavier was like, "Oh, put this in GPS. I gotta stop here first, right?" Okay. It's some random ass like convenience store, like some corner store bullshit. He goes in and comes back out with an apple pie, and I'm like, Xavier, I know we didn't drive all the way down here.
There's no
for
way.
apple pie. He was like, yeah, this is the only place that got an apple pie. I'm like, I know for a fact Wawa sells these apple pies.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just do in there?
He trying to throw you off, like
You're not an accomplice, Keenan. You're just getting apple pie.
Yeah, exactly. To
I'm like,
your
you're not a
knowledge,
getaway car?
Nah,
Do I need to speed off?
you wouldn't even know. You just watch him get an apple
I
pie.
was saying, am I a fucking alibi right now?
I was buying apple pies with Keenan. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a good friend. He didn't include you.
Exactly.
Could have just not picked me up in the felon car.
In the felon car.
So he's back there. We won't say that too many times, just in case we gotta corroborate
looking for
something. We got 3 more people to introduce. We got a 2-for-1 special. Our homegirl India is here, and she is very with child.
So much to the point where I'm getting nervous every laugh.
India, are you okay? Are you okay with sharing when you're due? When are you due? Yell it out. Yell it out.
Wednesday.
You're due Wednesday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday night.
So we might get a live birth pot. I don't know about y'all. My fingers are crossed for the content.
When the episode comes out.
We
I'ma
would be
tell
the
you
first
one
pod. We
That
would.
motherfucking cushion's gonna catch hell.
Yeah. Keenan's mom's gonna come out like, what?
She'll be happy that we brought in new life. I think she'll be fine with the cushion.
Actually, shit, you might be right.
Can they get some hot water?
No, we're gonna do it in the pool like Eric Badu.
We got a pool. We got a pond. You could
You're not
birth with the
birth-
koi.
You're not having birth with koi fish.
You could birth with the koi.
You're not getting that dirty. That pond.
afterbirth?
That pond dirty as shit. I see it every day.
What you mean? That water is crystal clear. We got UV light.
Think about
in there to
this.
kill
Think about
algae.
this way. If you had the baby in the koi pond, you don't have to worry about doing anything with the afterbirth. They'll just eat that shit.
Don't have to worry about feeding the fish either.
You don't gotta feed the fish. Everybody
gosh.
wins.
That's
you
nasty.
definitely gotta feed the fish for like at least a couple months.
That's nasty.
They are definitely
They just end up eating placenta. Oh,
mad protein.
They never had anything like that.
They might get addicted. That might be their new regimen.
Now you got sharks in you.
Yeah. They just evolved like Digimon.
That's crazy.
And then our last and final guest here, we got Ayana. What's going on?
Hey there.
what's up?
Ayana's I'm gonna see you in a minute.
Has been a while.
Yeah,
Very true, very true.
we went to high school with Ayana.
It's okay. You can say Yana. It
Yana?
almost flowed out.
Yeah,
It flowed out.
yeah. You know, I'm bad with things more than 2 syllables. So we got Yana here. She's here to help us today. I can't do this. I can't be serious to save my life. Before we even get into that, Yana's here. She's a psychologist. She's fucking smart and shit. Yeah, we got the, follow us on all the socials and all the good stuff. We got a Patreon.
Yeah.
Give us your money.
Pretty much.
P.O. Box. Did anybody get that thing?
Did you go to that? Mm-hmm. You got it?
What is it? Mm-hmm. Do you have it?
You didn't go, did you?
Motherfucker.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place, man?
in the
just
first
said
fucking
no.
place. Keaton?
It's worse to lie and then immediately admit you were lying.
No.
No. I'm a fucking lie. Okay. So yeah, all that there.
The boys are lying.
And we've been kicking this subject down the road for a little while now. Since it is June. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and all that good stuff.
And Pride Month.
And yeah, sure. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Yeah, we're just gonna Shoot the shit about
Cancel, Mike.
mental health.
We gave him that shot already. But also, we're gonna go back to that anyway, so it's fine. It's
Yeah.
we got it.
Do we have? Okay.
Yeah. We got stories now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not what you thinking. Hold on, we got stories. See?
We got
But,
prize.
Hold on now. Hold on.
But bro, I will start off with this. Like, being that this is a podcast of obviously entirely black men, we sit in a unique situation when it comes to aspects of mental health and exploring that. Because in society, on a whole, this is a relatively newer thing where it's become accepted to embrace mental health and understanding it and looking into it and addressing it. Even more so, it's been I would say probably a struggle or like a hesitance in the black community for us to address those type of things. I'll know personally because I'm in therapy currently, and when I just casually explained that to my dad, he's like, "Yeah, what did you do? You were on the phone." I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing therapy," and immediately his first response was like, "Are you all right? Is everything good?" I'm like, "Yeah, like everything doesn't have to be like
Dire.
crashing down
sky
for you
is
to
falling.
Yeah, it doesn't have to
better yourself and just understand yourself." So you being a therapist and a psychologist and understanding that, what do you like initially say to people who are, I would say, speaking to our community or just young people in general, young minorities, how to like address that and just acknowledge that within yourself and understanding that?
Well, the first thing is good enough.
you're talking
The
to
first
him.
thing my number one question is what feels important for you to talk about. And when I ask that question, it just leaves room to open up the door that whatever you feel is important to talk about, no matter if you feel like it's a bad thing, a good thing, a minute thing, a miscellaneous thing, that's what you feel is important to talk about. And I'm glad that you said that society has really kind of pushed things in a different way for the black community, so much so that it dismisses what feels important for a lot of us to talk about, especially black men. So for my black male clients, the first thing I open up the door with is what feels important for you to talk about for today. And let y'all take the lead, because
That's crazy, because that's like that's literally what my therapist said. She's like, does anything you want to, like anything, like, and usually we have a focus on what we talk about, but she like, we usually focus on a few subjects. But this one day I just decided I want to talk about work and how they're pissing me off at work, and she just gave me the space to do that, like, and it felt good to just have that space to just like really get all my feelings out. Like, I have other people where I can do that with, but it's just like, I guess it feels good to have that from a neutral party that's going to be able to tell you when you may be doing something wrong or just give you a different perspective to look at different things from. And it felt good. I was like, yeah, like these niggas at my job pissing me off, and I could just say these niggas at my job pissing me off. And it felt good because she's also black, so she could understand, like, even though I say these niggas is very much these white niggas.
Is that exactly what you say? Like, do you say these niggas?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, these niggas piss me the fuck. Like,
So you can be very open.
You could be open, and it was like, and
so.
it feels good to be able to do that. And I could just think of everybody who doesn't get that opportunity, and it just like it's disheartening to feel like, and people who have that opportunity but won't take it because of outside stuff or stigmas or expectations about that.
It's funny because a lot of my clients would be like, I think sometimes it's a respect thing. Like, men, when they come in the therapy room, they be like, oh, I'm sorry, doc. And I'm like, nah, like, it's okay. Like, you in therapy. Like, if you said niggas,
Speak your shit.
You
talk your truth.
Yeah.
Like, say what you need to say. And it's funny because last week, Keenan was like, I don't even think I could take you seriously in therapy. And I'm like, I say all the time to my clients, they be like, yo, how are you in your personal life? Like, I'm just like you.
Yeah.
I say these niggas. So come.
Yeah.
Be relatable. Speak. If you cannot speak here, where it's supposed to be a deemed a safe space, where else can you speak? Where it's supposed to be deemed not safe for you.
That's true.
Kim, have you been thinking about doing therapy?
I've thought about it multiple times, but the running joke, oh, jobless Keenan. I ain't got insurance for that. So,
Do you need
You
insurance?
don't need insurance.
well,
Educators.
can you speak on that? Because
Want me to say- Go ahead,
I
say what you were
didn't know
saying
that.
first.
no, I thought that you like
When I
needed
started, I
insurance
didn't have insurance.
Oh, I thought that you needed like insurance or like some.
I always thought that.
Please
Payment
speak,
Jones.
please speak on that, Yana, because
Yeah.
that's another barrier and thing that people think that will stop them from getting help that they really need because I could never afford that. That's a lot of people. That's just all types of medical shit. Like I can't go to the doctor, never
I
afford
mean,
that.
technically, you go on better help and shit like that. You don't need insurance. I started during the pandemic, so now you didn't have insurance.
It's literally what he said. You can literally go on Google and, okay, let's say you don't want to use your insurance and you have insurance. You can go on Google and type in Black therapists in the area and it'll pop up. Most therapists will offer a sliding scale affordable for you. I found my own therapist, and yes, with the doctor title, I found my own therapist through an affordable site called Open Path Therapy, and she was like, so what's happening? I was like, I was looking for you because you do therapy for therapists, and I specifically want you because I know that there's no stigma behind just because I'm a doctor, I'm gonna make the money to be able to afford you, but I still want to pay for your worth and the time that you're offering to me and get help. So, and I think Open Path is like sessions are like anywhere between like $60 to like $80 a session, but like therapists negotiate it. Like they'd be like, okay, no problem. There's been times where I couldn't pay for my session because I'm studying for a license exam, and that's like $2,000-$3,000 off the bat. And
Wow.
yes,
Damn,
it's
nothing like that.
expensive after graduation, and people don't talk about that. So no, we can't afford it either, but we also know our worth, and we like, look, I'm gonna pay you still, and they like, look, we know what's up. If you could do the little 50 today, and we'll schedule it later, or I'll send you an invoice. It's always great. But there's plenty of websites you can go on.
What made you want to pursue that?
What?
Ther-
Psychology?
Psychology, yeah.
Y'all want me to go deep? I thought you didn't want to cry today.
Oh, jeez.
It's like that.
Fuck it.
I'll keep it simple. I'll keep it
Fuck it.
light. It's
Yeah, nah,
literally
yeah.
the work of God, stewardship, giving back to the community, giving back to people who don't have whose voices have been taken away by oppressors. Literally, it's stewardship.
Okay.
Helping people find a voice where they struggled their entire lives, or a community that has struggled their entire. My specialty is Black and brown folks, and my other specialty in the Black community and Black and brown folks includes racial identity development, self-empowerment, and relational development. Literally working on our relationships. So, I mean, if I can help you find your voice,
Come on.
that's me all day.
Yeah.
That's God's work.
That is a fact.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
That's a fact.
That relational development, and it's like, obviously, I'm assuming that's not just personal, romantic relationship. That's relationships with family, friends, different things like that. Like, just all types of relationships, I would assume.
Everything.
Yeah.
Your boys.
Yeah. I don't need therapy. Talk to these niggas.
I
Talk about this
they
is
are
therapy.
therapy.
It is therapy.
I
when we talk to each
mean,
other.
I think this is amazing right here. Like, that's why I say, yo, owner, can I come?
Yeah. and think as much as I'm like, oh shit, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Makes sense because the month we in, what you do? Hell yeah, let's go, girl. Come on.
Yeah.
But it also makes
You
sense
come any other
because-
month, too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
we don't say
yes,
that. Yeah.
yes.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think one of the reasons why I said that was because I think it's important to see that, number one, with y'all following, y'all really have an impact to show healthy Black relationships for Black men, not just like through the wood on TV or like shows like what's that other
That's
movie?
crazy. I'm sorry to
Go
break
ahead,
that
go
up,
ahead.
but that's crazy. That's
Still the standard?
that's still the standard. That
Kinda,
movie
yeah, bro.
is almost 20 years old, bro.
It's more than 20.
It's 20. It's
It's
over 20.
over 20 years
I
old.
believe so because that came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
What's
It's
the last
it's
group of
2023.
group of male
What's that
Black
one,
friends
Morris
was like
Chestnut?
99.
Yeah, that
it
was
was
it.
healthy
Best man?
Black male.
No, best man.
Best man.
Best man.
Yeah. Same.
They was cheating with niggas' girlfriends. That wasn't very
that
healthy.
wasn't
Right,
really
right,
healthy.
right.
That's
Okay,
what
the
I'm saying.
wood
was healthy.
The
The
wood
was healthy.
You're right.
Everybody they was just doing separation issues. Like Corey was Tay Diggs moving away, following the chick.
Corey still take digs.
Yeah, Corey still Tay Diggs.
You need
Corey
some
still Tay
money.
Diggs in the movie. We don't have the Corey streak, but we
Yeah,
need
we
Corey
don't
streak.
have
Corey streak.
That's all right.
Yeah, and we argue with Corey all the time. We're like, yo, man, don't feel bad about coming through.
Yeah.
We love you. We miss you.
Have anything you want to say, Corey?
It's a therapy moment right now.
Corey, you got something
We
to
love
say?
you and we miss you.
Pass the mic.
Yeah, speak to it because I know you've
Speak your
been
truth, Corey.
participating.
Yeah.
What feels important for you to talk
I mean,
about?
I've been to therapy due to fretting over lost love. But and I stopped because I got not the answers I was looking for, but I know how to deal with that. And my therapist William, he at the time was just like you, and I think I dealt with the issues of, I felt like I was holding all the cards. Now everybody wanted to play a different game, essentially, and that bothered me because it was like you had so much to say. What about now? But now I feel like I have to go back to therapy soon because I feel like I've just lost the commonality with common man because
Oh,
no,
what a flex!
no, because I was
Should have
having
heard what he was saying all weekend.
no, because I was having this conversation with my parents before I came here. If you were we live in a nice neighborhood, but if you were to combine both of my parents' income, I still make more than them by a large margin. And it's just I have to go back to therapy because oftentimes I can't talk to my friends about the issues that I deal with because
Wouldn't get it.
I love them. They just wouldn't get it. And the issues that I deal with are just in a certain tax bracket. I went from and I always say, and I tell this to my team members, I went from, and Brielle actually told me to go to therapy before this. I went from getting my card declined at Waffle House to now I have to meet with my accountant periodically to discuss money management. And that might sound like it's common, but it's not. So and it's just who can I vent to about my work day? Because my significant other is a teacher. She has no idea what I go through.
Yeah.
I can't talk to my dad. He has no idea what I go through. I can't even talk to my friends. Not for nothing. And I text Lamont privately a lot. He's a doctor, but which wouldn't get it. I was talking to my before I left to fly here, talking to my team member, and he was he just came onto my team, so he moved to Dallas, and he was just the house that him and his wife are about to buy is $2.5 million, and it's just we're on the same team.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense because the area I work in out in Bethesda, Maryland, the DC, Maryland area, that DMV area.
Yeah.
I mean, my clients easily, I can charge $250 and that's nothing for them.
Yeah,
and
and
the conversation exists along the lines of, well, if I can't talk to my family or my friends or my boys around, because a lot of them are well, who, what is this? And that area is also big with the West Indian international population, African population, and a lot of them are sending money back home to their country. So they're the first to do it. And I think one of the things I also lean into with, back to your point, is what feels important for you to talk about, but I also lean into your needs. What are your needs as men, as people in your relationships? What are your needs when it comes to your partners, and how can you communicate that? How can you amplify how can I help you amplify your voice so that when you go into spaces like this one and you feel like you can't talk to your friends, asking your friends what you need so that way you can feel supported despite your own difference.
And I'm glad that you were talking about, Corey, how you're thinking about going back, because I feel I think about it more it's almost it's not about just fixing, quote unquote, whatever problems that brought you into therapy. It's also maintenance. Even when you feel like you're in a good place, keep it up. Maybe you don't have to go every week. Maybe you go every other week or you go once a month, but it's something, it's almost like physical working out, something you just need to do regularly. Shut up, Keenan.
We could do it once a month. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, yes. Another, yeah. So it's you just gotta, it's something, it's maintenance. It's maintenance, man. I know What do you have anything to impart, Doc Waff?
Oh,
You're a doctor of a different ilk.
yeah.
Yours is a very cold type of medicine.
It's
Quite literally.
actual medicine.
Do you ever?
It'd be cold.
Do you seek the tenderness of conversation from therapy?
I did more so in school, like going through school, like the rigors of all that. But now, not really. Like I've thought about it just for like what you were saying, like maintenance, but I haven't had any big stressors like that where I've felt like the need. I got support system around me where I feel
That's
like I
good.
can express that already.
That's good, and good. The fact that's good that you have a support system. I'm out here. I'm hawking therapy like it's dope. Like I say, everybody should.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the nigga who just had the jelly Krabby Patty, nigga. Hey, all you people, try it.
Hey, all you people.
So, even like I said, even though everything is not crashing down, it's still eye opening. Just a couple sessions, like, oh shit, I don't even know. I thought that about things, or like where that came from, or how that way of thinking developed, where that came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. Especially like I've heard a lot of things like unlearning the things that we got passed down, like the different either bad habits or like bad ways of thinking that we just like got passed down from our families or from our upbringing, like just things we don't even really think about or see as a problem, but therapy can help you realize that.
Yeah.
Everybody said something.
Oh, it's my turn?
No, you ever thought about doing it?
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely, bro. I don't know. I'm not one of those people. I'm not very open about, like when talking about my feelings and stuff. So I would definitely be open to go to therapy because I got a lot to say. So, I just want to, look into it and kind of go from there. But absolutely, we're not going to get into all of it right now. But yeah, yes, especially for me, like, because I don't have a lot of free time. Like Mondays and Tuesdays are my only days. Like y'all know, if it ain't Monday or Tuesday, you probably not gonna see me.
All it takes an hour though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying in general, like
45 minutes.
I'm always doing something. So it's
Sometimes
like,
you be screwing me out of there.
yeah,
Like 30. All right. What do you want to do some breathing exercises? I'm like, hey, this is
My
30
6 o'clock. My 6 o'clock today. I was like 6:45. We gotta go to beauty supply store. Close at 7.
we gonna have to get
Like,
this.
I got this little thing on. Get my hair done tomorrow.
Like, what coping skill do you want to use to close out the day? I'm like,
Not even.
We just got here.
You know, that's the funny thing. I'm not a coping skills therapist. I'm a very much so process awareness psychologist. Like, we're gonna talk about the insight, we're gonna talk about the awareness, and then we're just gonna leave it there. So now my whole approach is process brings change. Process brings awareness, which brings change. So the more you know, the more you can be aware of it.
Like we always, self-awareness is the key, man.
that's from the beginning. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Been saying
A
that.
lot of your problems start with a like.
With knowing yourself,
Yeah.
just being aware of
And
yourself.
sometimes,
You know, everybody else's business don't know yourself. How that work?
yeah. And sometimes you might need a little help to figure out who you are.
It's a fact.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been so muddied for so long. We think a certain way. We need somebody to help us peel back the layers. Like, nah, this is really you. And once we understand that, now let's move on. Let's progress. Let's see. Let's grow. Let's mature. You know what I mean? And
It's a fact.
I'm always gonna say get some therapy, man. Especially once I had it. Once I'm doing it, as I'm doing it, get it, try it, learn it, love it. It's a dope thing to have. Especially all you listeners out there. I know a lot of us. I understand a lot of our listener base is young men, young ladies too, but young people, young minority people. Don't be discouraged, man. Get the therapy, man.
Yeah.
If it's too much, it's resources out there for you, which I'm sure Yana can share. It's just a couple. You got any resources?
I mean, even if you don't want to go to therapy, there are resources like on social media where you can just find self-help things, like if you type in on social media like hashtags that talks about Black therapy, Black help, anything Black related, and mental health, mindfulness, or whatever the case may be, and just follow some of those things that kind of just get you through your day-to-day things until you are ready to talk about some things, or ready to come to the forefront about what you might be struggling with. Because sometimes people don't know that they're struggling until they get in a space and they're like, oh shit, or a space like this where it's like, oh, something hit and it hit hard and I didn't even realize I was struggling with it, and then they go behind closed doors and they go and talk about it, or they go and figure it out themselves. But if you are ready to go see a therapist, you are ready to go talk to someone and sit down with someone, I think it's important to, if you have insurance, call your insurance company and find out what mental health resources that they can offer you and you can benefit from. And if you don't have insurance, I mean, it doesn't stop there. You can go to Open Path Collective, I think it is, where they have affordable sliding scales for therapists. And I think Psychology Today as well. For women, Black girl therapy as well. For men, Black men therapy. Like, it's really that simple. Typing in whatever you want. And I mean,
that's where I found mine. I was like Black Men Therapy or therapyforblackmen.org or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
And it doesn't just stop there. Like, if you have a special thing that you feel like you're struggling with, like my specialty is relationships and developing your relationship, not only with yourself, but with everybody else around you. I mean, you can easily type in therapist for relationships, therapist for grief and loss, therapist for whatever, LGBTQ plus community, whatever. And people do that stuff. So, yep.
Nice.
Go get help, people.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Long
you,
story
Keenan.
short.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. You
Oh,
good. I said, no, you ain't going nowhere.
I'm going nowhere.
You said the
No.
whole
I thought
podcast,
we were
girl.
going.
You can be the whole podcast.
I know when a whole pack. Wait, it's
Huh?
a little spicy right here though.
What?
You hot? You want to stand in front of the AC for a second?
Kind of puts me on.
Spicy. A little spicy.
I said, you fine. I'm saying, if you hot, yeah, you can stand in front of
I
it.
thought that was it. You said 25 minutes and then we go. Y'all make jokes.
Oh, no, we didn't even start yet.
You about to be a
We
part
start
of the
what?
jokes.
The
You
pod.
can make the jokes with us if you like.
Facts.
Okay. I'm just here.
Okay.
Just
Girl, if you don't pick up that goddamn mic.
yeah, right?
She'll pick it up if she wants to. Damn.
No, but can we go back for a second? I really like what Corey said, because a lot of people do struggle with tax bracket. Don't look at your watch. You just told me it wasn't time to go.
No. I got a notification. No, you're good. You're good. I'm sorry.
That was very, very distinct.
My bad. I wasn't trying to
tax
be rude.
bracket oppression and tax bracket depression, for that matter, because we're going to name exactly what it is. Depression is a real thing in the Black community, because we have been taught that we have to work so hard, and when we work hard to get what we want, and then when we get there, we're still chasing something, and we finally make it, and you're making the money you want or that you couldn't even imagine. It's like, what do I do with this? No one else is making the money that I'm making. And so I think that's really important that you said that.
Yeah, it's what you said. Because like,
Sometimes it doesn't need a response, Corey. Just say yep.
Let him speak, because that is so.
That's the truth.
But-
It's a fact.
but
That's, you would not believe how many clients
but-
come in my room
be-
and they're talking about like.
and because you said that, and not for like no shots at anybody, I can't have that conversation with them yet.
Especially Keenan.
And because like,
I'm just saying, if you were to make a list
yeah, if you
of people you can talk
if we
about
were to
work
like
to,
if we were to
No,
rank
but
each
like,
other,
even when you
No,
say
no,
that,
no.
I remember my first conversation, and y'all know India is my best friend. I remember my first conversation, like, yo, one supposed to do with this money.
give it to
Yeah,
me.
it's like,
And she's
but
like, I don't
look at
fucking
the
know.
conversation we had. I was like, yo, my license is gonna walk me through my money every week. She's gonna sit me down and she's gonna talk to me about this. She's gonna talk to me about that. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't even understand insurance a lot of the time. And I was like, India, here, I gave India all my contracts to read it, to understand it, because I was like, I don't even understand what I'm looking at. And I think that's real.
What?
I agree. I think for me, I just struggled with the issue that I struggle with, and I literally talked about this. For so long, I avoided people and family members because I didn't have the job that I wanted. I was selling furniture. I was working in a warehouse, and from where I went to university, like the university I went to is not Harvard, but it's like Harvard-esque, and I was selling furniture. So like people weren't saying anything, but I was kind of looked at as like a failure. Like if I would have graduated where I went and I was a car salesman and I was 40, he was a failure. He fucked up. And the fact that like I'm able to get the job that I wanted and that I dreamed of, and I have this salary that like what? Like I struggle with accepting it, and it's not a confidence issue, but I have like sometimes I have a major imposter syndrome, and it's just like I struggle with it day to day, and it's not a confidence thing. It's just like sometimes I'll wake up and I just won't do anything all day because I'm the boss and everything's working properly, so I don't have to leave my bed. But the people that report to me, I make 3 to 4 times what they make, and it's just like I struggle with that. I struggle with that a lot, and it's just like I've always prided myself on being a hard worker, but it's just like only so much you can do.
Well, I don't mean to chime in.
Do it.
It's like, yo,
you work for this shit, bro.
you did. You earned it.
It's funny.
It's simple.
It
Sounds simple. It sounds simple,
what
but it's
you're
not.
speaking to is the reality in which systemically society has placed that hard-working mentality in black people, not smart working.
And when you get your HBO special, I want you to have the same energy.
No, seriously.
I'm gonna remind
Seriously.
you. I'm gonna remind you.
Like when this, like this is. I think that y'all have like a different light on y'all, that this can naturally go greater than what you all can imagine. And as it
It's
grows,
already that.
Exactly. And as it grows greater than what you can imagine, I
greater.
think there are
Facts.
more thought that you can't imagine because you've never experienced that. And that's a hard reality for a lot of people to face, that it's like, oh, I don't have to work hard no more. And that's another thing I instill in my clients. So you mean to tell me you did X, you did Y, you did Z, and you still worried about X, Y, and Z? Like you literally did X, Y, and Z, and you're worried about it still?
Yeah.
And I think that's also going back to what you said, Mike. You're proving your own point, going back into the root. Where did that come from? Where did the thought come from? How did that develop? And where are you going with that? Because it's literally affecting you every day in your life, that when you wake up in the middle of the day and you know everything is done, you can't even function properly because it's affecting you. The thoughts, the messages communicated throughout life has been affecting
You feel like there's more work to do. Like I should be working harder than I am for based on what I've done. I mean, that's how I feel recently.
When you've been working so hard your whole life to get to that point.
And I tweeted about this last week. I just feel like my life is the weird thing, and literally like Brielle, like she was talking about like your life is literally about to be.
Brielle's another.
Just like the last time I was really on the pod was before No, because she's like, I don't know what Brielle does, but she's no, like her.
Like
Because Brielle, because before I started going, Brielle literally said you should start going to therapy because your life was going to change, and I didn't know what she was talking about. And then like I was tweeting about this week because I have to meet with HR periodically because I'm a keynote speaker at Afrotech this year, and that's like
Fire.
well more than
Can I
8,000. Please come, because
Where
like
is it?
it's in Austin, Texas, but it's like it's gonna be like a stadium of people, and I'm a keynote speaker at one of the biggest companies, and it's literally like, yo, I used to get laughed at for sleeping in my car. Like it's literally a 360, and I have to go back to therapy because I struggle with accepting that.
Well, I think that's the reality of what imposter syndrome looks like, and that is a confidence thing, and it is hard to go. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. What you
Come
got?
on, come on.
180, not a 360.
That's true.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If you did a 360, you'd be in the same spot. You'd still be in your car.
Yeah.
Your car would be it would be facing the other way.
Yes. Yeah. Just sleeping in a sports car. It's a sports car.
Mike, you better get the math. The math is math.
That's a fact, though.
He is right.
Wait, not like I
think that's real too. Like,
You don't want to be like
be
Franklin
so
Saint.
nervous you don't even know the one.
Franklin Saint.
180 and 360.
I'm about to say, that's a
Different.
Franklin Saint is a great
That's why
jam.
he needs you, Mike.
Yeah.
That's why he needs you, and he ain't gonna never let you go because you gonna always bring him back
I'm
to
never
life.
letting any of these guys go.
But not like, and we've spoke a lot. Like you've worked for it, so from the outside looking in, for somebody like you, it's like, yo, you deserve it. Like I've seen you go through that shit. Like I've literally sent you Chick-fil-A sandwiches on the app. Like both in college, both had no money, and I'll never forget that. He hit me up one day. He was like, bro, I have nothing to eat, and I was like, bro, I have a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. Do you want it? He said yes.
but that's just what our friendship
Said that
was
shit
because we
immediately.
were both broke and
Yeah,
like
I didn't have shit.
literally and I had the wherewithal to not ask you for anything because I know that you didn't have anything either.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I wasn't even asking you for that sandwich. I was just venting.
I was gonna give you a sandwich.
And then it's like now it's just like
Took the fucking sandwich.
life
take the
is life
sandwich,
is just
nigga.
extremely
Take the
different.
sandwich, nigga.
Listen,
But like no,
Sandwich, nigga. We have a problem.
But that's what it's been, and that's why whenever he talks like that, I always look at him like, bro, you've literally worked for this. Like this is where this is what you've been training for your whole life.
I think that's the power in your voice.
But-
Yeah.
You literally told him a need, and he met the need, and I think that's important for y'all.
absolutely. And we never talked about this, but like the fact that he came down to like Dallas and I was able to host him, that
was lit.
meant the world to me because and no, but like more so for me and not you, it's not personal, but it was just like he remembers when I was asking when I accepted that sandwich and now I'm living in my like luxury apartment. I'm picking him up in my sports car.
Look at me, that shit nice. Yo.
Like, and I'm just like,
Look at
like,
me.
I'm like when we walked up, nigga, you see me now?
that shit was
Like,
look
at me, nickel.
yeah, it really was like that. That was the moment, like flying down there and seeing him in his own apartment, like just walking around, like damn,
Nigga, I got a sports car.
got a sports car.
I got a Latina cooking me steaks.
It's great steak.
It's different now.
It's just different.
The shit is
About to
just
go meet
different.
with R&B niggas.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Even that, like the whole experience, but to see my best friend in that space, but it didn't surprise me, and that's why every time you talk, I'm like, I'm not shocked, nigga. Like I'm not surprised.
But
like,
it's just different, and I think that
yeah,
like
for sure.
like I'm thankful for everything that I went through. I'm thankful for sleeping in my car because it put the dog in me to like go get these things, and it makes me like appreciative because there are people at my job that have only had this type of job. Like they've never never had a UPS.
They don't know struggle.
Yeah, so like they're like a lot of the things that I take for granted, that's just like Tuesday for them. And
crazy.
Think twice about it.
Yeah.
literally, and
I don't hesitate to give
But I
another
also
feedback.
think because like I have 9 people that report to me now. I always preach to them like it's very important of who you have around you, and like these guys are a part of that reason.
I think that's important, and that's one of the things I definitely hone in on in my work is people around you, your community, like people who show. My best friend is showing up just because, like, I mean,
Pregnant as hell.
wobbling.
Showed up.
Very
Like,
wobbly.
but you know, that's one thing I will say.
Teetering
Like,
and tottering.
she's always shown up, but all
Absolutely.
of my people has always shown up, and that's even down to Keenan. Like the first thing I
Down
said.
to Keenan.
No, but real shit. Like the first thing I said to you when I graduated with my doctorate, what I say, Keenan, I want you to come to my graduation party because you've always been there for me, and I want you to be there to dance with me.
Of course,
That's
man.
what I said. That's it.
If Keenan don't do nothing, if
He
Keenan don't do
sure
nothing,
did. We ran around the whole party and acted a fool.
Was he twerking?
Did we not? I was
Of
a little too
course.
lit at my parties, though.
I was.
if Keenan, hey, listen, if Keenan don't do nothing else, he gonna show up for you.
He showed. And
I'll
that's
tell you,
what I'm
he gonna.
talking about.
show
If Keenan
up and
says I'll
shake
be
that
there,
ass.
No, I was
Chocolate
dancing
too.
regularly.
He gonna show up,
Regularly.
throw that ass,
Couple line
throw
dance.
that
to it.
chocolate ass in a circle.
Whoa,
It's
whoa.
brown cocoa skin and curly black hair.
listen.
Sure, yes, but this ass was not moving.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
What you was finna say?
Nothing, man. Just make sure y'all get helps and stuff and all that good stuff. All
I don't
right.
even think it's like help because help also
Assistance?
stigmatizes that something is wrong with support.
Get support.
Get a
Yeah.
community. Get people that you feel safe with. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people in this world that have a lot of people around them and they don't feel safe.
They don't have
And not
nobody.
one person can have a room full of people and you talking, you laughing, you having a good time, and then you still feel alone. You still feel isolated. And you still feel like you can't have a conversation with no one, not one single person. In the
How
room.
about this?
What happened?
No matter what, you can build a community and don't be afraid to seek it out.
I like it.
I like that. Also,
Come
the
on.
pod title, get support. I like that.
Get support.
Get support.
There we go.
Not get help. Get
I
support.
like that.
Get support.
Now let's get to the ratchet shit. Hold on. So let's get to the meat.
You're gonna speak to. Come on.
Still here.
There's a lot on here. So,
All right,
so wait, do we want? What were you
Real
about to
quick.
say?
Nah, I don't have.
Yeah, no.
Anybody got like super quick?
Oh,
Anybody
you
got
want to?
Real quick.
anything cool this week?
Real quick. Real quick.
You want to talk about cool? Go ahead, King.
Yes. So yesterday, Sunday, LZ was DJing at South Beach, and at South Beach they had a drag show. So me, my girlfriend,
East Orange, New Jersey, not South Beach, Miami. Go ahead.
Yes. So
Very important.
Important distinction.
we went down to the
Yes.
drag show. Great time. They was in there lit. They was getting turned the fuck up.
I had so much fun, bro.
It was a great time.
We'll talk about this after what you're about to do, but yeah, keep going.
It was a great time.
Keep going, keep going.
So in the middle of the drag show, they played a music game where they played the
Theme
TV
song.
show theme songs.
Yeah.
So I just want to play a quick little game. I'm gonna play a snippet of a theme song for you guys, and I just want you guys to tell me what it is. Okay? I'm gonna play like 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
All right. I
Okay.
won't look.
So I'm just gonna turn up the. Oh, shit! No,
Here comes the strike.
no.
Nah, we should be all right.
Elma.
Oh, that's easy.
Damn.
Oh, you gave it away.
So
I'm no
that's-
scientist.
But I was supposed to stop before that. It's Gullah Gullah Island. It's
I was
Gullah
never
Gullah
gonna
Island.
get that
Che
before
Kool-Aid.
that.
Now that was the answer to a question for another theme song. Okay, Elsie said Gullah Gullah Island. Now I'm gonna play you the theme song that they played.
I wanna-
Elsie confused.
I want to preface this.
No,
So before, hold on.
So this isn't a game. This is just LZ slander.
Elsie slandered to the fullest.
So what happened was, mind you, what time was it by then? 10 o'clock?
Yeah,
No, not even. I don't even think it was that. It might have been 9:30. I had been there since 5.
Yes,
a
you
little
was.
before then. I had been drinking
matter.
heavily.
Doesn't matter.
Henny shots, Henny punches.
I came in as
Heavily.
soon as I came in. I bought him a Henny shot.
I had my pigtails in. I was drunk.
Jesus.
Okay,
Not
Okay.
the pigtails.
Not the pic-
the pigtails was in.
Man bun.
Not even a man bunny. Just pigtails. I was feeling sexy.
Okay, now I'm just gonna play just a little bit.
You'll see.
Ready?
Because Octavia came up to me. She said, "You know, I thought the same thing, honey." I was like, "See, Octavia." that's-
You and Octavia dumb as hell.
Yeah,
Let's
ready?
hear it.
Every day when
You walking down the street.
All right. I understand.
What theme song is that?
Arthur.
Do you see where I was fucked up at?
Yes,
I
by
can understand
the
like,
rhythmic drums.
the Caribbean
drums.
rhythmic.
But
Now-
hold on. No. But then they played it. See, they didn't do it as short as I did. They played it long enough for you to get words. It was like 5 seconds. You
But-
actually got the
and
words.
I said, "Hey, what a wonderful time!"
Yes.
You heard that? And
Yes.
still said- all right,
And LG
yeah.
turned around quick as fuck.
Because I
And I'm
already
like- I'm
had,
like, my
I
nigga, let's
already
get it.
had, I already had Gullah Gullah Island in my head because I was watching a clip from Gullah Gullah Island and they
You
were
was just
playing the
drinking?
song. Huh?
You sure you was just drinking?
No,
I was
somebody-
just drinking, bro. I was
Somebody
lit.
slipped him something.
I was lit,
You
bro.
must have black tar heroin.
I was lit.
Had to.
I was lit, and I turned around because the way the game was, whoever turned around first has to answer first, and I answered confidently. I said Gullah Gullah
He
Island,
sure did too.
and everybody said, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
I got
"What do you
up and I
mean?"
snatched his ass. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. He don't get out much. And I
Everybody
brought him
said,
to the back of the
"Oh," but then the other part, do they call themselves drag queen?
Yeah.
So the drag queen Octavia, she came up to me and said,
themselves drag queen.
"I thought it was the same thing. You're just showing your age." I said, "You're right, Octavia."
Showing your age. What the fuck does that mean?
Octavia, who was
Gullah
like
Gullah Island
6'7" on heels. It was crazy.
Oh yeah,
Should have been in the paint easily.
easily.
Bam
Skyhooks all day.
Adebayo needs a replacement. It needs to be Octavia.
But she was doing cartwheels down that aisle.
Almost kicked the ceiling.
Sure did. Oh no, she
And
almost
I'm
kicked one
not
of the waitresses.
and I'm not exaggerating that. Almost kicked the ceiling.
almost kicked one of the waitresses.
This woman was tall.
Yeah, if any of y'all follow me on my my Padre Dixon, I was posting about it, and the tall woman you see, that was Octavia.
Yeah, but I want to add to this. So that was my first drag show, and I know MJ talked about it before. Like it was a minute ago. It was like last summer. I see like the appeal. Like I see why these are entertaining. I see why people go, and
Love me a drag brunch.
yeah, and
Stop playing.
and the crazy part is, and like the one at South Beach was obviously a little more tame, it's a little more calm.
Yeah.
Than like if you go to Miami or something or Vegas, like it's gonna be over the top. But this was like kind of like a in the middle type thing. But it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight. You can go to this and have a great time. Like Mike, if you were there, you would have had a ball, bro. It was hilarious. The host, Mike, I'm telling you, bro. The host,
Shut up.
the host.
Pause.
I better not.
Pause. Pause.
Ain't no
I'm
pause.
telling you, anybody in this room would have had a great time. It was so funny, bro. It was hilarious.
The entire time I was sitting there, I was just waiting for the drop. I'm like,
Oh
somebody
yeah,
gonna
there
do
was
it.
we didn't
Somebody
get
gonna do
we
it.
didn't get a depth drop until the shit was halfway over. When they hit that shablay and the whole the
Wait,
roof
I'm back.
almost blew off.
Dollar bills started flying. And just,
The roof
Now, I will
almost blew
say,
off that.
that shit is hard when they do that shit.
Like,
When I forget the performer's name, but when she did that shit, everybody in there was like, ah, bro, it was crazy.
Came through.
I have never seen anything like it. My mind was blown.
He didn't halfway hit the shit.
My mind was blown.
it was
A lot of
great,
power.
bro.
A lot of power. It was that shit was ferocious, bro. Bam! Hit the floor hard as fuck. I was like, this is sick. Like I get it.
No, you want to talk about ferocious? The fucking fans they had.
Yeah. Oh,
So
Yo.
It's like a
bro,
it's like a fan. So it's like,
a physical fan.
You know the regular
Like,
like the fan. You can like flap open.
Yeah, you be a-
but they
you be
give
hot.
but the ones for the drag shows, they're really big. And like it's like it opens all the way up, and they do it like kind of like an applause type
like
thing.
an applause. It was loud as
It's
hell.
so
bro.
loud. I thought one of the speakers were blown because they were doing it to the bass. So it was like, like it's loud, bro. And I'm like, yo, the whole restaurant. I told the owner, I was like, everybody needs one.
Everybody
For next one, everybody needs one, bro.
Everybody needs to
this
get a
place?
fan.
This was South Beach and East Orange, and they do it
Okay.
every other Saturday, I believe,
Yeah,
something like that.
That's a lot
yeah,
of
it said
drag
something
bunches.
like that.
It's a lot, but bro,
But I went to in Philly.
yeah, I'm about to
By
say,
me.
yeah,
Frankie Bradley's.
Where you at?
Frankie Bradley's.
And how was that one?
You saw the videos?
It was fire, right?
They're not all trend. Like there's women too.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, women do it.
Yeah.
But it was, bro. I'm telling you, I didn't know what to expect because they asked me to do it. Like I usually DJ Sunday brunches anyway, so they were like, "All right, we want you to do this brunch." I was like, "All right." Like I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to play. You know, just playing regular music. But the shows itself,
It's fun.
so much fun, bro.
That was
I'm
my
telling
second one.
anybody could have had. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you.
I had to bartend one at the last bartending gig I had.
Really?
Yeah, at Miss Stories.
Yeah.
And that like in Miss Stories they had like a whole like bar room. So like that whole room was just packed. Just
Yeah.
we had to make this ridiculous ass rainbow cocktail. And I'm like, oh my gosh, fuck this shit. But other than that, it was a great time.
Yeah.
It was a great time. Shit's very entertaining. It's very fun. If you're comfortable, which you should be, go attend one. They're a great
Took
time.
a date there.
They're
I'm
fun.
telling you
fun.
can. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. It truly doesn't matter.
It's just
Like,
entertainment.
people. It's amazing. It's a blast.
Yo, I'm telling
I've
you.
just gone to 89 drag brunches.
Yeah. The host, her name was.
I only do drag
Yo,
brunches.
do
Yeah,
it.
I
The host
love
was
it.
named.
Is it gonna be eggs there?
Hold on, what's her name? I'm
Is it
gonna
gonna
find
be
it.
dick there?
We have like especially out in DC.
Hold on, I'll find the host's
It's
name.
a
I know her name was
blast.
Alicia. Alicia Day Queen on Instagram. Alicia Day Queen, hilarious, yo. Best host ever. Like from the very beginning, it was entertaining. Like nobody even performed yet. I'm like, this is great.
There's one drag king. He does comp stand up. It's really funny. His name's Bob the Drag Queen.
Yep, that's it.
Very funny.
Yeah, bro.
Very funny.
10 out of
It's
10.
first and third Saturday.
First and third Saturday. Yeah,
You're right. Every other Saturday.
I'm telling you, man. Get a chance. Take a date there. Take a woman there. She's gonna love. She is going to. Women love it. Where's women here? Women were
She's going to
eating
you
that
said
shit up.
96?
It looks like
What'd you
you're.
say?
You said you went to 96 of them?
98.
90.
You won't
What'd
want to
you
go there
say?
on a date?
You want to go on a date? Girl.
Not that that'd be a first.
Yo,
Okay, not a first date. Not a first date. Not a first
I'ma
date.
tell you now.
No, but like that's perfect for you and Ryan to go to.
Yeah. You did it first.
Yeah.
No, say it on the mic.
I did, and I got pussy that night.
Good.
Come on.
Good.
All right.
I'm telling you, you
what it
could
is,
go there.
It leads
I'm
to
telling-
it leads
She
to
wanted
the
to give me
woman
pussy
like
before
just
that.
naturally opening
Yeah.
up
She
and
made
being,
that decision
Because you
beforehand.
know
Yeah.
what it means that like we'd be like, oh my gosh, my man is so inclusive. He's so open minded.
That's
Oh
why I'm
my
gonna open this
God.
pussy.
It was there was multiple people there on dates too. There
Yeah.
was men there, straight men just
You
there
know,
chilling.
I will.
What'd you say?
Yo,
Drag brunch or
the bar is so low for us straight men, bro.
Yeah.
Beats
All
Panera
we gotta
Bread.
do is not open.
Bitch, excuse me?
It does. It beats. You can't say it don't.
Shut the fuck up.
Huh?
It do by a mile.
Okay.
Yes.
Drag bunch Panera
Yeah.
bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Nah,
That place has a
the
menu.
scale doesn't even.
I mean, the place we
servers.
went to had a
Drag
menu.
brunch
And
is
entertainment.
like regular
entertainment.
Panera Bread.
That's where
There might
Keenan
be
be taking
somebody
his
playing
dates.
a guitar
Shut
at
up.
Panera Bread. You said there's
Shut up.
might be some playing.
He does.
Shut up.
Wait,
The ambient music they play in the background is not entertainment.
doesn't even compare.
You can sing along sometimes.
Anyway, fuck y'all. Anyway,
Speaking of delusion,
yeah.
get to Brandon T. Jackson.
Mike,
I think about saying Mariah
you
Mills.
missed out last night, by the way.
What?
And I realized you didn't have a wedding.
It wasn't a wedding. It was a family reunion.
Not at night.
I was gonna be in Virginia. I was supposed to be in Virginia.
You didn't even go.
Well, you weren't. Because
That's why I thought it was sold out. It was sold out.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
He was watching the BET
I
Awards.
literally no. So this is what happened. So the Sunday, it was yesterday, right?
Live tweeting.
Last night.
Last night, Sunday,
It wasn't even packed.
whatever. I'm assuming it's Larry June. I'm assuming it was going to be sold out. So
I think they say it's sold out because I got mine.
They always say
RT
that.
was going to come. And RT,
was that night type shit?
yeah, it was like that day or that night.
They always
So-
say sold out. Yeah.
So Larry June, I don't know if y'all whatever. Whoever knows, whatever. Larry June had a concert last night in Philly, and I had known about this concert since like fucking February,
Goddamn.
March. And I was like, okay, but then I had thought during that time I was going to be going to a family reunion in Virginia. Those plans broke down, and I thought I thought it was sold out, so I didn't even bother looking up tickets. Finds out the show was there, happened. The show was amazing, and then The Alchemist came out and did like fucking. Did he rap his verse on 60
Yeah,
Days?
he came. Yeah,
Fuck
I didn't know he
yeah.
was gonna come out, but he's there the whole tour because obviously because they got the album together.
Oh, he's there the
Makes
whole
sense.
tour.
Yeah, because I saw like videos.
Because I thought he might have came
I
out
thought it was
like
special too, and then I saw the
because New York's right there. Like maybe he just came
no, not
down
in
for
New York,
that.
but because he touring the album, so
No, I thought he wasn't on tour for the album. I thought he was just coming out because New York's right there.
yeah,
and
but
they
he's
just had
based in
that
L.A.
project.
He's based in L.A. though.
Oh, he is based in LA.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all in
I
L.A.
thought he was
now.
based in New York. I'm sorry,
I mean, he probably got a crib out here
Yeah.
too.
but yeah,
He's
that show looked
You
very
know
lit.
he's rich, right?
That nigga stinky rich.
That's what I'm saying. So I thought,
He made
No, I'm
Hold
saying
You
he
Down.
grew up in you know the white boy from Tweeter,
Tweeter.
Who?
Scott Conn,
Nah,
the actor. You know, if you've seen him, you know who he is. Little
Yeah.
short dude. You know the dude from Godfather, James Conn, or the dad from Elf,
yes,
Yeah.
his son.
Okay.
Alchemist grew up with them. They had like a rap group with like
What the fuck,
I think
really?
Max Kellerman.
With Max
Oh, that
Kellerman?
was them?
Yeah.
No way.
He
Yeah.
started with them.
I know you.
So he-
Oh
he's-
my god, I remember that.
Alchemist is
Yeah.
like a rich kid.
That's nasty.
Oh,
Wow.
rich.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cause he got to start with fucking Cypress Hill in them, or was that whatever?
But,
But yeah,
either way, you missed
it
out.
looked
Going
very
deep.
lit, man.
That was the crazy thing about it because like we both fuck him, but like he's mad positive and like we talk about all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
Dom Kennedy
he
walks so
is
he
like-
can run and fly.
he is like
Yes.
positive rap.
I would
but,
never
like,
live that down.
positive rap in a good way.
He be telling niggas to drink healthy green juice.
Drink healthy, get your
Get your 401ks in order.
like real, not like get your money up, but like
yeah, like just
stay financially
fit.
like all this shit. And then so everybody who's there, so it wasn't like, and the crowd is chill too.
wasn't real yuppie.
No, it's not about yuppie. I'm talking about like it wasn't
It's a bunch of stoners.
like nobody's wilding out.
Yeah, like it was.
Everybody
Everyone's
high as
giving each other
shit.
space. No one's going crazy over the like. It's like chill.
I'd be hard pressed to feel like a Larry June crowd would be.
And there was a
Yeah,
lot of
niggas too high to
light
move.
skinned nigga, light skinned Larry Clone.
Of course.
Larry June.
Yeah, shout out
Clone.
Kelvin. He was there. Nigga look just like Larry.
Yeah, we met up
Yeah.
with each other. he met him.
Yeah, he did. You actually saw him at the show though?
Yeah, I saw.
Where?
I got a photo of him.
Where?
We actually got some shit cooking up. Me and Kelvin,
Nice.
all from the concert.
Good.
Nice.
That made me working.
Some of that
What else? So-
instrumental.
I told you. Fried, baby. Shit was lit.
Anybody else have
That's dope.
anything special go down this week?
What else did I do this weekend?
Saw a tall midget.
I did too.
Excuse me.
Huh?
I was with you. We were together.
Where was this at?
A tall little person on Friday.
Oh wait, yeah, we were out. Yeah,
Did y'all all go out?
Yes,
I
we were
forgot.
all out on Friday.
because I dead ass forgot where I saw him. We were at Roar. And it was,
Yes.
it was a tall. He was all right. Not me.
Yeah, this
a little person.
A little person.
He was tall. Like it didn't make sense. Like he was still
Was he a
obviously
dwarf?
short.
No, he was.
No, he wasn't a dwarf.
Like
he was like taller
So
than
he
a
didn't
dwarf.
have
No,
the-
he
he
was
had the head.
he was a
No,
dwarf.
no.
He was like
what it was is like he had
had regular sized extremities.
You
regular.
don't act like you don't know what I'm talking
He had a
about.
regular. He
It's
had a
like
regular
it's like he
sized torso.
switched- Somebody switched the short person's legs.
Yeah, he had a regular sized torso, but his legs are short. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so he had like long arms, a regular sized
I
head.
thought he was sitting down at one point, but he was
He
actually.
was standing up.
His torso was normal. His legs were the size of my thighs.
What's normal?
What's
That's
normal? What is normal to you? Nah, but yeah, he was like 4'8". I'm like, damn, this nigga tall.
So he's on the border where it's like
Yeah.
you could be a normal,
Yeah,
but you're not normal.
But you're clearly not because you're walking really weird.
Damn.
You're not
Thanks,
walking.
sir.
That's fucked up. If you're gonna be a midget, you might as well just go for the full
Okay.
shebang, like 3'2".
person.
Yeah, little person.
If you're gonna be a little person, be a little person.
At least, yeah, you gotta be the lollipop
4'1",
guild or none.
4'2". Don't be
Lollipop guild or
don't be
none.
dwindling around 5 foot. Like nigga, do
Now
we
you're just making people feel bad for
do
looking
we
at
get
you.
crutches for you or not, nigga? Like what do we do? Like,
Get the elevated shoes.
yeah, nigga, do we give you the motherfucking fucking 6-inch boots or what?
We had another.
He's a tweener. It's disrespectful.
Betwixt.
Yeah.
Betwixt.
Disrespectful to who?
All of us, because we got to play a guessing game.
It's disrespectful to the real little people.
Yeah, honestly,
The real beater.
You don't know our struggle.
The real little
The real
beaters.
tiny beaters.
The little arm struggle, the ones that have like little T-Rex
Yeah.
arms.
Did they have like a reality show called like look? You used to
Little
watch
people.
that show,
It's
too.
like 8 of them
Yeah.
on TLC.
Used to watch-
People, little world.
7 little John
used to
Or
watch
Stewart.
no,
that show
little
with
people,
Baby
big world.
Little people, big world.
I'm
Yeah.
like, damn.
They
And
be
then-
getting-
and then the house be small.
Yeah, the house be small, but they be getting pregnant and have regular sized kids. It should be
Yeah.
crazy. It'd be
Nigga,
crazy.
If I have a family of little people, nigga, I run the house now. I'm the king of the house. Like it's one like 7 little Johnsons or some shit. Where the two parents are small, and they got a big ass 6'2" son, and they be trying to discipline him. Well, you're not gonna go outside. I'm like, if you're not gonna go outside tonight, Tiny Tim, nigga,
Be like
damn.
one of those TikToks you kick them.
Yeah, nigga, pump that nigga like he's Charlie Brown. Get the fuck out of
Right
here.
to the pool. Just,
Well, I'm gonna take the car away. Bitch, I'm gonna take the stepping stools off the car, and then it's my car now.
You know there was a movie like that? A movie about like a guy goes and meets a girl and like he brings her back to their family and they're all little people.
You gotta warn somebody.
that is, yeah, you had to tell. That's
What's that
that's
movie
terrifying,
with,
bro. That is-
Marlon Wayans when he plays the
Little
baby.
the little man. Yeah, he was just a little
Oh
bit.
my god, Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, I say, you know, I don't know if that's Keenan's
Keenan
man.
eyes lit up.
Yeah,
No, I
the
think
one with Marlon
Marlon
Wayans.
Wayans is good, but the movie reminded me of the conversation.
Marlon Wayans is very good. It's just
We
that
was on the
we have
BET
some
Awards.
haters.
Oh, speaking of Marlon Wayans, I started Bel Air, the new season. Have y'all started that yet?
I finished it.
Finished it?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
like
Will-
season 2?
Will-
Yeah.
The most recent one.
Like 3.
Season
No,
2.
no, season
Two, right?
2.
You watched it already?
He just started season.
You late.
I'll be busy.
Yeah, very late.
Hey,
Jeez,
I just want
I'll
to
be
say,
busy.
we didn't talk about it. The writers were in their bag.
Snapped.
Watch it. If you didn't,
Very good show.
I'm telling you, just after the first season, first episode, they show a preview of what happens during the season.
Crazy.
Watch
Get
it.
around to it.
I'm telling you, Mike, watch it.
Mike's not gonna watch it.
Watch it on Plex.
get around
I'm
to
late.
it.
I'm late as hell. I haven't been able to watch my regular show. I did finish Black Mirror though.
I'll get around to it.
Black Mirror, boy. That second
Hey,
episode.
Hey. That second episode is crazy.
Which one was it? Was it
The one you made me watch?
The one with the bringing them back home to the
With
Ireland,
Red Mask.
Scotland, wherever that was.
Oh yeah, that was wild. And then
Why?
and then I mean it.
Because you like to do that shit.
Why?
Stop it.
We can't spoil it.
I want to spoil this.
Why not?
It's been
Why
out.
not?
Because it's only been out for a couple weeks, and we already know it's going to be years.
It's only 5
until-
episodes.
Calm down.
You talking about years?
You
Years
just
for
the nigga
what?
that said, I'll be busy. Some niggas be busy.
Then they can just skip through this part.
Not
You
busy to
just
me.
said it.
We ain't
You
gonna be
just
putting a
did that.
timestamp on this, so how they gonna know what to skip?
Figure it out.
That's cool.
250. Skip. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1 minute.
What 250? What are you talking about?
Oh, I seen seconds.
A minute.
Yeah. A minute.
An hour?
Yeah, an hour. Listen, the way. Yeah, we're gonna spoil this. I don't give a fuck. You have your warnings. The way the girl dies in the second episode is pure
She
comedy.
deserved it.
Hey, bruh.
Bruh.
She absolutely deserved
Pure
it.
comedy.
She deserved it.
Because when it happened, I was in my room. I was like, she ain't just die like that.
She had
And then,
17,000
but this,
different
wait, India, did you see it, India? So tell you it wasn't fucked up because when she dies, you don't find out until fucking 15 minutes later, and they're like, oh, in recent memory of his past girlfriend. I'm like,
Oh no, it was foreshadowed
She
because
had an accident.
no, they talked about it earlier, like how people get lost in the woods and they just end up dying. And I was like, yeah, she's cooked. As soon as she hit that water, I was like,
she tripped on a rock and just.
First of all, you didn't need to
yeah,
move.
she did not need to move.
She could have beat them out. The mom.
She's an old bitch.
Yeah, the mom. She went back and hung.
She's an old
You're in the
elderly
fucking
bitch.
cornfield. All you gotta do is just zig
Lay
that
down.
shit.
No,
Literally-
just lay down.
It didn't
You
matter
don't
because
even
she
gotta go that far. She
went-
went in the face.
like she went back and killed herself anyway.
She killed herself. And if she was gonna kill her, she's an old bitch. Beat her up. If you can't take on a 70-year-old woman to save your life, you deserve to die.
55.
That's how I felt.
What did she do?
Oh,
Jiu-jitsu.
you want to
No, I don't give a fuck what she does. I don't give a fuck if she's
fuck it. We here now. We gonna spoil the whole thing. So in this second episode, right?
Let's
We
get
don't
into
have
it.
to.
Yeah,
Let
we
it
don't
go,
have to.
Alice.
Nah, I'm gonna make it short. So what happens is that the son is trying to solve the mystery of how his father passed away. His father was a police officer, and they believe that his father was shot and killed by some type of guy.
That's not accurate.
Is it
They
serial
already
killer?
know how he died.
What-
He died
what-
from MRSA in the
Oh
hospital.
yeah, Mercer in the
after
hospital.
He got shot.
Yeah, but they wanted to because the person who did it never got justice, or he just wanted to do a documentary on it.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
spreading awareness.
Yeah, spread awareness about it, and then he told his mom that they wanted to do it. She's like, "Yeah, tell the story. Everybody needs to know that." I forget his name. She said his name.
Took my Lenny away.
Yeah, took him away. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So they're trying to figure this out. Figure it out. So then he ends up going to the hospital. What happened?
He goes in the hospital after he gets in a car crash.
Yeah.
Random-
Oh yeah. The
dumbass car crash.
Yeah, I forgot. Yes,
Bro.
So he gets in a random car accident. Right. Is the boyfriend who's making the documentary, his girlfriend who's black, and she's American. I don't know. And then
Film's cool.
and another guy that they were with. He was like their friend.
It was Sir Podrick Payne. Oh, you saw it.
Whoever that
That's Sir
is.
Podrick from Game of Thrones.
Okay. Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
I know who that is, but what character was he?
He was the friend.
The friend in Black Mirror.
That was him? Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta look at
Yeah.
that again. Wow.
That was a friend. So they get in this car accident. They end. Only the boyfriend ends up seriously injured in the hospital. So he's in the hospital, and then this random old guy comes up to him. He was like, "Yo,
That's his dad.
is it?
That's
his dad?"
Podrick's dad. The friend's dad.
What
Oh,
are
the
you
friend's
watching?
dead.
Were you watching this?
I was.
You should-
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that.
And
To
I've never
me,
seen the show.
to me, he was
another show.
no, to me, he was just a random dude. But either way, even that, how would he even?
Lamar, would you like to explain the episode?
Was he around him?
Come.
Oh, okay. But either way, he was there, and he was like, "Yo, I approve that this isn't."
Mike is trying to skip through this.
Yeah, but either way, he was like, "I approve this is not what happened. Like the shit's different." You know, and the son's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Something happened.
So then, long story short, it turns out the mom and the dad were like serial killer type,
Abusing and
sexually assaulting their victims. It was, bro, it's insane, bro,
and killing people
and killing people.
burying them out in the fields or
Yeah.
whatever.
Pure,
And they blamed it on like the town crazy person
Yep.
who got killed from it.
Yeah. Who was also in, like, they videotaped everything. So the mom had all the videotapes. So they had this dude
Just
in
out
the
in the
video.
open.
Out in the open. It was,
Yeah, they had it on some old ass detective show, but at the end of the detective show, they'd have all their little freak nasty home videos.
exactly.
And
You're like, hey, don't record over it. And yeah, the girlfriend ended up actually accidentally watching it.
watch until the end. Ooh,
Yeah.
I was actually scared. I was like, "Ooh, this is terrifying. This ain't just like
Yeah.
this is different."
And at the end, the son ends up winning like all type of awards for like the documentary. It's sick.
Yeah, he lost his family, lost his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But he got an award.
But he won the award.
What was crazy was the
Got
nigga
the
called
award.
him going, "Yeah, we won it, mate."
I'm like, bro, his family is
Everything for
dead.
this.
Bro, I got nothing.
I have nothing left.
I just don't like the chick wasn't black enough because once she saw that she gonna sit down.
Of course, she wasn't
in a
black
tent.
enough. She's with a white man from Ireland.
And she had no eyebrows.
None. I thought they were blonde.
Close enough.
Okay.
Blonde, no.
She was one of them.
She was a Doja Cat for sure.
Yeah, she was a Doja Cat. We can lose a whole bunch of those.
That is crazy.
She was a Doja Cat.
Why must you just die on that hill? Leave Doja Cat alone.
Was she not a Doja Cat?
Fuck Doja Cat.
Why she look like a? Why she got? No,
She was a Doja Cat.
We're not gonna do that.
I'm not. Did I say anything was wrong with a Doja Cat? I just said she was a
Oh,
Doja Cat.
Keenan, get your
If
cape
you're
out of the
saying we can
laundromat.
get rid of all the Doja
That's
Cats,
Mike. That's
Mike
not
said
the rest
that.
of us.
Mike said that.
That's why I was like,
Mike
I
said-
don't know why we like to do this, but I
Why,
just leave
why
it.
did you not ignore him?
Get him outta here.
I said she's a Doja Cat.
Don't get
You
him.
could have left it there and you listened to Mike.
Because Mike's always saying some dumb shit.
That was dumb shit.
Because it's always some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Because the last rant that you had about Doja Cat, I debunked the whole thing. Oh, Doja Cat don't.
Because I didn't see her at this.
All right.
Did you look?
I did look.
No, you didn't. Fuck out of here.
Well, find her, Mr. Happy Everybody.
So she has to go to
Wait, the
every
BET
single
Awards?
BET
Exactly.
Award.
She definitely wasn't there.
She has to go to everyone.
No, she wasn't.
Kev on stage said the BET Awards could be in
Because she
Beyonce's
don't
backyard.
like
She still wouldn't go.
niggas. According to Keaton, she's a black power,
wish she won that
black
second
power
award.
person.
They just giggled. They was like, yeah, she's not here.
Yeah, she not gonna be.
She did her quarter one, and we'll never see her again.
Pretty
Well,
much.
Patti LaBelle ain't even know the word.
She didn't.
I didn't.
But she never knows the words to
She
anything, so.
So why do we book her?
Because it's Patty. She
Oh,
gonna
God.
kick her shoes off and
Yeah.
Why? For what?
Huh?
You
Nostalgia.
You heard what I said. Why?
Dang, it's
Is that
raining.
right?
You.
Yeah, it's-
Let's be real. And there's no disrespect to Patty or whatever, but it's like this is one of your peers.
I got on slide.
She's dead. All we ask you to do is one song for her. You can't memorize the lyrics to
Not a
one
peer.
song.
Tina Turner's an icon. For
Yeah.
Patti.
She's one of her peers.
Icon.
You're saying Tina Turner's above her?
Yeah.
All right.
That's even worse. So it's somebody you
what
look
I'm
up
saying.
to.
That's what I'm saying.
Even worse, somebody you look up to,
Maybe not.
and all you did was one song. You can't remember the lyrics to one song. Who? Then if you get your senile ass off the stage.
He says she got the blue cataract rings around her eyes.
Ah.
they just wasn't moving the prompt fast enough.
She shouldn't need a prompt.
Do you know all the
That's
words
like
to the
Keenan.
Tina
She got
Turner
that blue
No,
hue.
but if I was being paid, however much she was being paid to do it, I'd learn them
You
shit.
would, I believe you.
For one song, absolute one.
You're
You
right.
didn't ask her to do a 30-minute set. I asked you to do one song, one of her most popular songs.
What you do, rolling?
Something like, no, not that.
Did,
Something else.
Was it Mary? Was it Mary one?
Damn, you see how nobody knows? That's crazy.
I'm 30. She's 107.
That gives all a reason to forget the lyrics.
So don't get your monkey.
She probably didn't even know where
ass
she was
up
at.
Well, that's even worse.
Man, speaking of the BT Awards, just are we really gonna talk about this? You wanna keep
there.
going?
Why not?
Y'all see how
I didn't watch all 4 hours of that shit for no reason.
you see how you watched the whole thing? Good for you.
Well, I took an hour break to go smoke, but
All right.
I can't tell you the last time I watched an award show to begin.
It's been a minute. It's really doing a thing outside.
Yeah, it's doing the thing.
Yeah, the whole JT Uzi and Ice Spice thing. You seen that?
So yeah, I saw videos of it.
That
They
shit's
didn't
pretty
show it live.
Huh?
For some reason, Uzi thought it was a good idea to.
Yeah, she threw a phone.
Throwing stuff.
Yeah, she threw her whole phone at the nigga head.
Yeah, it was
She
crazy.
can't handle being with a bad bitch. That's her problem.
With
Pretty much.
with force too.
Yeah, she
Like,
threw that
bitch
shit.
ass nickel.
Bitch, nigga, you a groupie, bitch. Bow.
Groupie nickel. Bow. Like god damn. Man.
Yeah, she is really from
But,
Miami.
like, but she really.
But you know, them city girls is bought.
Those are- yeah, those
they
are-
was like,
yeah.
what's her name was pregnant and they was in shooting.
That's not an act. Like they are really crazy.
I really bought
They
that.
make
like,
songs about robbing niggas. So
Well, wasn't Ice Spice like right next to him? Like
Yeah,
Right
well,
there.
before that
So-
though, he performed a song and said something about she
gotta
got an
go.
afro like Ice Spice, something like that.
there was nothing wrong with that line.
nothing wrong with that line.
Nothing wrong with the line. Nothing wrong with that. But you know, it's people. It's the BET Awards. People gonna be like, "Oh, Uzi said that," and JT's right there.
I guess he was talking
You
to
know.
her for too long or something.
Yeah, after that,
JT says she was just upset because she lost her seat.
Lost her seat to who?
jealousy.
She was like, I was only upset because I lost my seat.
That's a lie.
lying.
That's a goddamn.
That's a lie.
I thought they broke up though.
They need to.
JT and Uzi. I
According
thought
to the
they
Haps, it
broken
was-
up.
According to the Haps, yeah.
Yeah.
According to the Haps, man.
Ah,
the
Haps.
We gotta start that, by the way.
You gotta start that page.
I'm gonna get that up and running.
Apps coming soon.
That level of jealousy is so sad because these young girls out here really be acting like that too.
You
when they
fine.
Yeah.
they see the, it's the Miami.
This dude's a unicorn
The
midget.
unhealthy side of the Miamians.
Yeah.
Miami?
JT is fine.
Miami.
I feel like she don't know how fine she actually is.
She can be fine and insecure.
Which one's
Yeah.
JT?
That's part of being.
And annoying.
She-
But I watched most of them.
Annoying?
Get yourself nigga like me.
Yeah, they gotta be annoying to somebody.
She can be pulling up. What you doing at these drag brunches? This what you into now?
Oh no, I'm sorry, JT. She's gonna throw her phone at me, but groupie ass
Honestly,
nigga.
them
You want a
drag
hookah?
queens will get her.
Groupie ass nigga. She gonna
Drag
start
queens
that.
will fight.
Start talking like get the groupie ass nigga.
Did y'all watch the performances were really good.
I heard Buster was. I heard he was performing like a lot. Like
yeah, he was
he's,
doing
like,
a lot
exhausted.
of Ewing sweating up there.
yeah.
He gets real
All
moist.
them
When,
lights.
I heard
he
his.
gets real moist when he performs.
I heard his. I heard his
I get
speech
it.
though. His speech was good. I like the
Yeah.
speech.
He had a nice little Jamaican segment there. Had Spice up there
Really?
shaking butt. That
I need to
was
watch
nice.
this. She almost died. You remember that?
No, really.
Yeah, she had surgery and almost she got a BBL, and they were trying to say she was like in a coma. and
Wait,
all
who?
this other- Spice. There's something
Only
like
like
it.
21, 22 years
Not Ice
old.
Spice.
No, not Ice Spice. The other
No, not
Spice.
Ice Spice.
Jamaican.
That's all,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
all
you're
natural.
right.
Dancehall Spice.
Yeah.
She sure did. They did say that.
Buckshot Spice.
Yeah, they started. Yeah, she had like complications. She all right now.
in the area.
Yeah, I gotta go.
BBLs are dangerous.
I gotta go back and watch the BET Awards, man. I
Came out.
The hip hop performances were good.
Came out right.
It was the hip hop 50.
I can't help it.
It was the hip hop 50. So a whole bunch
yeah.
of rappers came out, and I think a lot of them did good. And it was nice to see Soulja Boy do.
What?
Soulja Boy.
At the end.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did his thing. Obscure rapper Redman came out. I
Did y'all
enjoyed
see
it.
Migos?
Yeah.
Yes, they came out. That was nice.
Offset.
You can still kind of tell they really didn't fuck with each other.
No, they had them backstage. They were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw videos of them backstage.
I
It
just
was
could
great.
tell by the chemistry on stage. Like they were like
It's been a minute.
maybe. I mean,
And
I
also,
hope-
you got to
I
think
hope
like
they resolve things.
it's been a minute, and they're also missing one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
So it's gonna be a little.
Performance without one of them.
It's gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? And they were doing choreography, so it's like,
They were doing choreography.
yeah, they did the choreography from it was dope. They did the choreography from the Colors performance when Quavo and Takeoff did Hotel Lobby,
I didn't see that.
like the actual Colors thing.
Well, one thing
so they did the choreography. They did exactly what they did from that. So that was cool.
One thing I did notice,
Hmm.
like a lot of these songs, especially the hip hop sections, it had background dancers for no reason. I'm like, I don't need to see Keith Murray with background dancers.
Nah,
They let
you gotta
Keith
Eric
Murray
Sher-
was there.
Keith Murray was there.
Who let that happen?
Keith Murray was there
With all
rapping.
the weird things that he's done.
Keith Murray was there. Eric Sherman was rapping
Eric
with
Sher-
background dancers.
I need to watch this. I missed
They
out
had
on a lot.
they had Trillville.
What?
Some cut. They brought Fast Life youngsters to do swag surf.
Did they have Crime Mob out there?
Yes,
Yes,
at the
they
pre-show.
Jeez.
You know what's not talked about enough? So Crime Mob, that song came out 20 years ago. You know they're only 35.
Damn.
Yeah, they're the same age as
They
us,
was
nigga.
young as shit when they made that song.
They were young. They were 15, 16, 17. They made Nuck If You Buck. I still play that shit.
That's crazy.
So they
Yeah.
That is a
ready
lot of
to
young
go
niggas.
at 50.
That song came out.
They were knucking and bucking and ready to
Yeah,
fight.
it came out in
ready to
20.
fight.
It came out in
That sounds like a
2004.
15-year-old.
Yeah, it
baby.
does.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be 25 like
Nice.
still knucking and bucking.
It's Thunder's
Still
Nuck If
looking
Buck.
Bucky at the right.
Yeah. He's definitely bucking right now.
Must be sleeping.
Where they from? You know?
Atlanta. Atlanta, come on, yeah.
Yeah.
The A.
So the show was good, and it went. I liked it for the fact, especially when I knew it didn't have no hosts.
Oh, really?
Because of
Because the writer's strike?
Because the writer's strike.
Oh,
Host needs lines and shit. So
I know Diamond Cuts was the DJ.
pretty much. Was it Diamond Cuts?
It was Diamond Cuts, yeah.
Yeah, MC Light was just like the MC.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had it was a couple sections where it was like a little ghetto, like for one part during the southern part, like the music just went out and like it kind of like had a little delay there. And then for some reason, I guess when Tiana Taylor won her award, she just she wasn't there. Her mom was there to accept the award, but so she decided to FaceTime. Well, it wasn't FaceTime because it was on a Google Duo,
Pixel.
She had a Pixel.
Google Pixel.
Oh
The
no.
whole night was sponsored by Google Pixel because they would not stop
Yeah.
pulling that phone out for no reason.
Holla at your boy.
They was just pulling out that double wide phone. I was like, "What the fuck?" When they did the like little phone call, I'm like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is that?" Like,
It's a damn
what
Google
type
Pixel.
of iPhone is that? And I'm like, "Oh, it's a Google
No, they couldn't get iPhone. Couldn't
such
get
and
Apple.
such." I'm like, "Well, whatever. Hopefully, we can step up next year and get that Apple bag." Thanks. Hopefully, Tyler Perry. Maybe you could fix it.
You know, I looked that up. I don't think it was actually confirmed that he bought BET.
It seems like it is
It's not
because
confirmed yet?
BET and VH1 played the same thing.
Well, that's 'cause
Like
they're
both channels at the same time.
Because it was
both
like everyone
under,
just saying it, but there was no like real.
And he didn't even
confirmation.
come out and like speak. Deborah Lee would have never.
That would have definitely been the perfect time. You're right. Yeah, Deborah Lee, she gonna be seen.
She is
That is very
always
true.
She gonna pull up and like, y'all niggas might hate me,
Was
but we
she
gonna
there?
get this
Was she
money.
at- Was she at the awards?
Deborah Lee, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
She did a little pop out.
She's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
She'll
She
always
did a little
be there.
what?
But the thing is, when she was the CEO of BET, she always came up and spoke and just acknowledged just being the CEO and acknowledged the presence of the show.
Just remind us, like, yeah, I still run this. Thank you.
Wait, am I thinking of the wrong person? Isn't she the one that had the affair? And who am I thinking of?
That was you thinking of
Nah. Huh?
some alternative history.
Might be.
Remy Ma?
Nah, it was somebody who was working for BET that had like an affair. I forget
Mom,
what.
she cheated on Papoose.
Nah, she didn't.
They did say no. They tried to say Cardi B.
We're easy to block.
He is right though about the.
You remember
affair
that?
in BET.
Yeah, there was some.
know who, but
It
you're
was
right.
somebody working with BET, and he was having an affair with somebody else that worked for BET, and it had some. I could have swore it had something to do with Deborah Lee.
What the fuck is this?
I
Good Morning
could've-
America?
I don't know. No, hell no. But no, did you see the whole Cardi B and Offset thing? But she already came out. and was
Offset did like a post and delete or something like.
Yeah.
So she fucked it. How dare you?
You
First,
fucking niggas on me.
Yeah, see, it was Deborah Lee. I know. It was her ass. She had an affair with the.
With founder Bob Johnson.
Yeah, and they were both married.
rough.
Yeah.
I thought they were married.
They were.
That's some good cheating right
They were
there.
both married, bugging out.
Now cheat so hard you think
Or
they're
what you
married?
call a work husband.
Yo, first of all, cheating, having an affair at that big ass old age is crazy. But teach his own.
Yeah, that's why that work husband bullshit.
That's exactly that.
Elbow
Was.
in the
folks
throat.
got needs.
So for Tyler Perry, it looks like he owns 25% stake in BET, and he's in talks to become a majority stakeholder.
Okay.
And I think from what's looking like, it's
I say what?
$3 billion.
Ooh.
Huh?
It's worth that much?
Yeah.
Because it's multiple networks. It's not.
Okay,
It's,
okay.
it's not just BET.
It's TV1, right? Is it TV1 too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, TV One's under BET.
Has to, I'm pretty
Or
sure.
it's like under.
Somebody is.
I
Come on,
think they're under
Wikipedia.
Paramount.
That's a bigger bag than I thought.
Yes,
think
because my
under
sister
Paramount.
worked for
Yeah.
Paramount.
CBS Entertainment Group.
And she
Paramount
got BET
Global.
Plus for free.
Yeah, so he's got to get it from Paramount.
She got a link. I'm trying to watch Miss Pat show.
That's crazy.
She was at the BET Awards last night.
So right now, it appears to be that BET is just a subsidiary of CBS and Paramount. So if you feel like that's too much money, it can be inflated. And I only know this because of what I do for a living. So
Nice.
Word. Oh yeah, one last
Big
thing.
money talks, because
One last thing before we get off the BET Awards. Shout out to Garrick, man.
I actually was in supervision with him while I worked at I externed at the DC Superior Court.
Really?
And he and I externed the same year, and we had peer supervision together
What?
underneath the same
for
supervisor.
real.
I went to college with him.
You said who? Garrick?
Yeah, Garrick. I'm not going to attempt to say his like Boulier.
Boulier.
Yeah, Boulier, something like that.
And who is he?
He was doing like he was on BET Awards. Like I guess he was doing a program.
The change, lead for change. They picked 10 leaders through with McDonald's. They partnered with McDonald's, and they picked 10 leaders who are making a change in the community.
And he was one of them. I guess he was getting extra feature because they put him on there, and they had G Herbo read his statement, and G Herbo reads very well, shockingly.
I mean, I don't think he's much. He doesn't seem like he's a dummy or anything.
I'm about to say,
He's a rapper.
Yeah, but he always
Not
seemed like
all
a,
of
He's
them
a
are-
drill rapper.
not
Yeah.
all of them are stupid.
I don't
But-
assume drill rappers are smart.
You
Forgive
never
me.
heard G Herbo just talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds normal.
yeah,
Some of these
I think
guys
he's a
do
drill
before.
rapper, but he's not like a street nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
no,
not.
He's a street nigga. Maybe
don't
he's
think
just
he
not.
is.
Oh, he's just a hood nigga, but he's not a street.
No,
nigga.
he's just a nigga from the hood. He's not a
Yeah,
street
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, if you
He's
ever
not
hear,
a BD.
if you ever
He's
hear him
not.
talk, like he
I don't
talks
know. I
pretty
don't
regularly.
But some people just do this
These
shit for fun.
Yeah,
Any nigga that dances that well is not a street nigga.
that's a fact.
From Chicago.
Yeah,
Hey man,
fact.
I don't know. I don't.
that's a fact.
I don't.
You ever seen Chance the Rapper dance? Yeah, he can dance his ass off.
well.
Fair enough.
You know who doesn't dance well? King Von.
And Chief Keef.
King Von don't dance
It's
no
hard
more.
to dance.
I'm about to say, he's not dancing at all.
King Von done
They
do-
said that nigga dance with the devil.
That nigga is dead.
He's a serial killer. Look it up. No, he got like 13 bodies, bro.
Speaking of dancing with the
Nigga killed
devil,
it.
you know who else was dancing with the devil?
Those billionaires?
Jim Jones. He is dancing with the devil.
Those billionaires.
He is-
I'd rather talk about the billionaires than Jim Jones.
Facts.
but-
Well, we didn't talk about.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, we'll get to them. But Jim Jones is currently dancing with the devil
Huh?
because he's in the midst of a, I guess you want to call it a rap beef.
This ain't about to be
Sure.
no beef.
Pusha T,
This ain't about to be no beef.
and
I did want him to rap back though.
I kind of want to push the rap back. I don't think.
Oh, he's
will.
going to.
I think he will because he made Jim Jones made such a show of it.
Yeah, he's going to rap back.
And then I'm having trouble with this real quick. There's a lot of people saying, yo, Jim Jones won that round or whatever the hell they're talking about.
Who the fuck?
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
It was Cord.
The only
Talking into his phone. It was cool.
I think Jim won that round.
Why?
I mean, I thought the response was good, and like I saw something on Twitter that I totally agree with. Like, what he did was more in the essence of hip hop than going to Europe and playing something at a fashion show. Like, I think I'm not saying he's gonna win. Clearly, he's not the superior rapper, and I just think that round is good enough for me to give it to him.
I guess. I mean, that's a big I guess for me.
I thought what he said was a great response to what Push said. Like,
I know it was a jab though.
yeah, no.
We've all heard Push.
No, Push was a
So
jab.
you know.
He responded
If anybody
and got
knows-
direct with Push.
And
If anybody knows more,
And you always kill me for this. And I always said after the Drake and Pusha, I always say I don't think people take the drug talk from Pusha seriously anymore. And Jim Jones alluded to that.
We don't care.
I think we do.
We don't care.
We do.
We don't care. And then when it's coming from another nigga who I know don't do drug shit, so what? You hang out with Latino junkies in Harlem, and even other niggas have corroborated, say you really don't be outside like that. The Lock. This is the same type of thinking. There's another tweet that I saw. The same type of thinking that got us,
Same type
and me
thinking.
included,
Pain tight speaking.
me included, thinking, oh, remember, we're like, yeah, man, such and such has more cultural impact, so this is why he's gonna win this battle. Jim Jones has this many hits,
You talking about the locks?
blah blah blah, this many hits, and he does this for the culture. And I was that same. This happened the same thing with Dipset, and I was like, yeah, Dipset does this. And then when it came for showing up, them niggas got fucking washed. And you're doing the same thing with Jim Jones, talking about Push don't got no hits. So why is this even a thing? Like,
Corey just said.
not him.
He's
I'm
gonna
not
lose.
saying him.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying him.
I thought you were
I'm talking about the
Corey.
overall discourse,
But also,
which
we're,
I find stupid.
and then also, and on top of all that, this is the worst rapper in the group.
By far.
I mean, did you listen to his response?
This is what pisses me off.
This is the worst rapper in
This is why
Dipset.
I don't understand niggas growing up for this nigga. Like, yo, he stinks. He's always stunk forever and all time. He was. He was. When you
Exactly.
think of Dipset, you think of Cameron and Jewels. That's it.
I'm about to say
That's it.
Say it, Corey. Say it.
No.
J.R. Writer, what are you gonna say?
She been, Freaky Ziggy.
I'm just saying, I love that Freaky Ziggy. I love Freaky Ziggy. He's my favorite. He's dancing. He's not saying much. He's dancing.
You said
Freaky
Freaky
Ziggy.
Ziggy.
I view myself as the
Knows
Freaky
his
Ziggy
role.
of this podcast. I don't have to say much. Dance in the background.
Freaky Zeke knows his role. But what if you started cracking jokes every 2 seconds?
Oh, well, then Freaky Ziggy loses.
Then you'd be Jim Jones and it's like, shut the fuck. But you know what it is? It'd be like if you cracked one good joke and it had all us laughing, but then you kept cracking jokes.
It's like, nah.
That's what Jim Jones did with Ballin'. He had one, and then he said, I'm going to keep going. Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. You got one. Take it home. Put it in your pocket.
talking about
Don't do no more.
How about this? I think, like, and I saw somebody
You
else
ain't like
on Twitter
something in
say this.
Miami?
Maybe we're so thirsty for like a rap battle that even though Jim Jones' response is not good, we'll amp it up.
That's
so
what
that
I think.
then-
That's what I wanted
So that
because
a real rapper can respond.
that's all I
might
wanted.
be doing that right now.
That's all I wanted because the first thing Jim Jones did was make a video about it, like laughing in the car. I'm like, oh, this nigga not even gonna rap. Like I wanted to hear some bars, knowing damn well I ain't getting no bars from Jim Jones. But this is what I wanted. Like just poke the bear, bro. And that's what he did. And
And then
I'm waiting for Pusha to
shit
kill
on a
him.
nigga that do whatever drug. When your mom.
Don't do that. That's personal.
Come on. Now.
What is mom? His mom on drugs?
Your mom.
Jim?
What happened to his mom?
Oh, you mean
What happened?
He made it personal when he talks about Push's brother, and then it's like your mom.
Wait, what about his mom?
We talking about his mom
The song.
was on drugs.
Oh.
I'm a psychotic bitch.
Who the-
Bitch. That's the song Jim Jones' mama made.
Huh?
Jim Jones' mama made this song. I'm a psychotic bitch.
I will make that the
bitch,
beat.
Bitch. No,
Oh.
play it.
I
I'm
would
telling
make that
you.
beat.
I'm his
getting
mommy.
copyrighted.
If Pusha raps over that song,
We ain't getting copyrighted for that.
yeah.
For
If-
Jim Jones' mom rap song.
Jeez.
But like,
'Cause she
yeah,
looking
like
for
it's
everything.
bad. Like,
Nah, you know what's gonna? You know, wait, what? You know what's coming out from Push? What's Jim Jones' girlfriend's name?
Chrissy.
Yeah, Chrissy.
Yo, we got that.
Yeah, there's a lot of ammunition.
I'm dying for him to call Max B.
Yeah.
I just wanted the intro to be the call between him and Max B. They're like, yeah, Chrissy baby, she be sucking that. Chrissy, baby, you know what happened in Miami, girl. You know you touched it in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Chrissy, Ball Storm, Bigger Veil. She really love the girl. She love the way God. She be coming to visit me sometime. I'm a jail nigga. Know what I'm saying? Wavy. Oh, I want
no way. If
I
he
want a
stoops down-
90-second phone call between Push and Mac.
When they go low, you go
so
lower.
bad.
He will do that.
When you go low, you go to hell.
Go to hell.
I'm taking it to hell.
I would rap over the beat. She touched it in Miami, and it's not really his.
Oh my
Nigga, just play that song. Nigga, it's a whole song about Max B talking about Jim Jones' wife sucking dick. Talking about how she don't got teeth.
Not his dick either.
Not his dick. He ain't on the track. It's multiple niggas on the track talking about Chrissy's mouth skills.
Oh my
And
god.
Jim Jones not present. Yet you got too many things against you. So you starting beef with people who can't rap, much less people who can rap. Don't do this. Jim Jones, don't do this. Just because you want to get this Drake feature that I don't know you're looking for, where you talk about how Push is in the top 50, whatever, stop. I cease and desist. Wear your shiny belt buckles and your fucking whatever you do. Just don't do this. It's not going to end well at all. Jim Jones, I know you're listening. Please stop.
But we'd love to see it. Keep on going.
Would love to see it though. Absolutely. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, he has hope. Let's talk about some people who don't have hope.
There we go.
Submarine, Submersible, Ocean Gate, Heaven's Gate,
Ocean Gate. What were they covering up?
Ocean's Gate.
Ocean's Gate, Heaven's Gate.
This is a distraction.
Heaven's Gate, Submersible. How many people was in that thing?
5.
5.
4 grown men and a teenager.
4 grown men and a teenager.
They dragged him down with them.
Dragged it.
Quite literally.
He didn't want to go.
He didn't want to go. I saw that. Like, he was terrified and didn't want to go. Rightfully so.
Niggas imploded, bro. They got
Pressurized and eviscerated.
Like, I can't even fathom
They died in like
in milliseconds.
less than the time it takes for your nerves to go from like your nerves to your brain.
Yeah.
So they don't even realize they died.
Didn't even know what happened.
Don't even know.
Just
They just cease to exist.
yeah. There's a video of it, not of what happened,
Yeah.
but that kind of demonstrates how they died. It's like it looks like it's computer animated, but it doesn't look real. You're like nothing could happen that fast. That's what happened. Like it just crushed because the ocean is heavy. If you didn't know,
The difference.
You know, it's all the water.
The difference in pressure.
It's crazy because, like, you know what's on top of you when you go under the water? All the water. All that water weighs stuff.
And you know when you get further down,
It's more water. It's more.
and this not supposed to be funny, but you know what's
no.
you know
It's
what's fun-
hilarious.
You know what's funny?
Fuck that.
They fired the nigga that was like, "Yo, this can't go that far."
Let me
They
tell
fired
you.
him.
And you know that they didn't get that submarine inspected by
Right.
a third party.
Well,
that's what James Cameron was doing.
Yo, James Cameron was fucking ethering these
He
niggas.
was talking his shit.
So if you get on an airplane,
Yeah.
if you get on an airplane, it has to be inspected by the FAA to make sure that it meets certain requirements.
Imagine.
if you're a car manufacturer,
Yeah.
you have to.
Nigga, they do it for bicycles.
Yes.
They do it for unicycles.
You know who funded this project?
Who?
The people that died. There was no like big funding for this. It was just
them, the billionaires.
$250K
Yeah.
5 ways.
Yeah.
At least they don't got to pay for a funeral.
I mean,
buried.
they still probably
Well,
will.
they'll probably still have a funeral.
Oh, they
There's
probably
nothing-
bury they like the
They just
t-shirts.
won't.
And you know there's
they
no
won't-
insurance
Yeah,
for this.
close
They
that
signed,
casket.
They signed they signed waivers. That
Yeah.
there's no insurance.
Yeah, they said death was mentioned like 5 times on the first
Can we go
page.
through the layers of this of
Of
stupidity and
this
all this?
disaster.
Submarine in the ocean.
Okay.
Bad idea.
You're not a submarine guy.
Bad idea.
You're just some rich.
Well, the one guy, this was his 38th trip to the Titanic. They said, "What the fuck haven't you seen the first 37 times?"
What more do you see in there?
How is he getting down there though?
That's a tourist thing. Like people
Better submarines.
yeah,
he didn't go.
Different
Or
reason.
he's lying.
Right.
could be that.
Or he's lying.
I mean,
But James Cameron
James
was like,
Cameron's
he was
been
like,
down there.
James Cameron's a real beater. He's done this.
Yeah, but my thing was the Navy wouldn't go down there. So what makes you think?
It's a common thing apparently. People go down there a lot.
I
James Cameron, he goes down there all the time.
From the documentaries to Google to the Titanic movie, what else needed to be seen? Or you just like,
There's nothing else you can
I
find.
have enough money where I've seen the Titanic.
Exactly.
much.
Exactly.
stupid.
But
Pretty much, bro.
People have so much money.
Yeah.
They literally don't know what to do with the shit.
There
Yeah.
are people that fly their pets on private jets. Like they're not even on it. They just put their pets on private jets.
Stupid.
That's what I'm
Now-
saying.
Massive dickhead.
Now here's the thing, right? So the whole argument was like, oh, this is what happens when you have too much money and you do stupid shit. I'm like, okay, to an extent. Okay. So for instance, I've gone scuba diving a few times. Okay.
Okay.
To somebody be like, that's dumb as hell, you're in the middle of the ocean. If you died, that's your fault. But it's like, I'm like, I get that. And also the people who's gone skydiving. You got the money to afford it. Not everybody can afford that.
There's
And-
a difference.
Full-time must.
Yeah, it's kind of
Normal
different.
People sky.
There's a difference in that.
Okay,
in Keenan. The Keenan.
But what I'm saying is the whole money aspect of where people are like, oh, just because you have the money to do it, you shouldn't be doing stuff. You can say the same thing about skydiving, say the same thing about scuba diving, all that stuff, because
this is-
that can you can die from doing that. Now,
can't-
a lot more people have done it. A lot more people have done it. It is more normal than going down to the Titanic. But I'm just saying, just the whole
I get
concept
what you mean.
of having money.
Got you, but the problem
debunk
is-
that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the problem is they didn't do it right.
Yes,
Like-
no, they didn't do it right at all.
That'd be like if you just tied our not that serious flag together and want to go skydiving.
Yes.
That's dumb.
That's
Yes,
dumb.
Yes.
But if you go skydiving
With a professional
with a professional skydiving person and a pilot and a plane,
Yes.
and you have backup shoots and backups to that backup, you're doing it the best you can.
Oh, yes.
Now, when you go in a submarine, that's not really a submarine.
That's never been tested.
That's
That's
not
never
rated.
been tested
Yeah.
with non-experts, ran by an off-brand Xbox controller. You
Quite literally.
with different metals made out of different metals, which you're not supposed to do.
Everything. Yep.
Hasn't been inspected, and you do that. And then on top of that, the only way you can do that is if you pay $250,000 to do so. They're not letting people who got $20 do that shit. You only have access to that if you're super rich. That's what we're saying. Like,
Yeah.
when you're super rich, you have access to more things. And just because you have access to more things doesn't mean you should take advantage of that access. Because a lot of that things will lead to your demise.
Yeah, it was the same thing when they went up to space. And I was like, if something happened when they went up into space, that's their fault.
that's on them because
That's their
That's
fault.
on them.
on them.
But that's literally different from something like skydiving where you can get on Groupon.
You can't.
yeah, that's
You can
true.
definitely get
At certain jobs, they give you that as a gift.
Going
Skydiving?
Yeah,
Suck my dick.
Nah, I'm good.
I work for them.
Yeah.
I'll just
Sorry.
take the money.
Yeah, give me a credit. Give me a credit. DoorDash credit.
Nah, I'm not
I got
skydiving.
a facial.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think I got
You're not gonna have my job posted next week because I died.
Yeah,
Just
no.
Give me something else. Give me something else.
job opening.
It's like you do all that, and it's just, and then people be like, "You gotta have some compassion."
No.
for the people. It could be you. No,
No.
the
No, it
fuck
couldn't.
it
I
wouldn't
don't.
Could
be
never.
you.
It couldn't be
could
me.
never be.
Even if it could be me, it wouldn't be me.
You know
Yeah.
what boat I post at that point? The slave ship.
See what happened the last time niggas got water?
Hold on. You want me to care about this boat? Hold on. There's another boat going on.
Another boat.
Oh,
You're talking about in Greece?
Yes.
in Greece.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
I did
Greece,
see that with all the
there's
immigrants.
People
Yes.
Yeah.
They capsized. Yep.
capsized, and they Greece refused to help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch them.
And like everybody died.
the authorities watched them.
Yeah. Because they were all illegal immigrants.
Because they are immigrants and are obviously not rich.
Yeah.
They watched them drown and die because they were legal immigrants.
Yeah.
So you want me to care about these 5 people who
Pretty much.
are stupid with money, decide to go down a fucking
To the Titanic.
go down to the already explored Titanic in a sardine can ran by a Super Nintendo controller. You want me to care about that when it's people who are trying to live a better life being watched die by people who can really save them, and they're not underwater, they're just trying to live? Yeah, fuck you. I don't care. Fuck them. It happens. Ha 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 ha. It's funny. Sorry to the families, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to the mom that had to lose a son
Yeah.
because her dumbass husband brought her son who didn't want to go to a submersible, and all the families that probably may have pleaded with their dumbass family members to not go in this sardine can 12,000 feet below the fucking ocean with all 12,000 feet of all the ocean water ever above them. Sorry to them, but
Nah, it is what it is. It's that was dumb.
don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know. Say you gambled with God, and he had a better hand. He usually does, nigga. You
Play stupid games. Win
and you die.
and you die.
And you fucking perish.
Yeah, when you play games that damn stupid.
Hey, your niggas is on a fucking t-shirt.
All right.
You didn't
Sunrise and
mention, how you
set.
not mention the there's no window.
No, they
yeah.
they have one window.
No. I'm talking about to see the Titanic. It's a TV screen.
No,
it's a little window, right?
No. It's so black. It's so dark down there that you can't actually look out the window and see. You have to look at it through the monitors in there. So, so that served no purpose of going down there because you're still not physically sitting with your eyes.
So you could have achieved the same thing
because it's so dark.
Fucking house.
I mean, you're 2 miles underwater. Why would you?
But you know what?
From your face.
Nigga, down there is
He
where
could
they
have
had
went
the
2,000.
anglerfish.
He could have went down.
Did
Like
you hear that they had time? Cause
he could have gone 200 feet.
Yeah.
They had went.
They don't know.
missing on the Saturday, and they didn't go looking for them for like a couple of days.
Well, they died the same day. They died shortly after.
Yeah,
There was
apparently.
no protocol. Oh, sorry, there was no protocol in place for that. If something happened when they went missing or off the radar after a couple of hours,
Yeah, because you ain't supposed to be doing that shit.
Nothing about that was regulated.
but it's like even still when you think about
It
stuff
didn't-
like skydiving. To your point, there's a protocol in place,
Right.
but there's
Absolutely.
that didn't even have a protocol.
They
They were just
avoided
doing
all
it
them
off the
shits.
off
Yeah,
the
they
strength.
quite
Skirted by all them shit.
literally fired the person that was like, yeah, this ain't going. This
Yes,
ain't
it was
gonna
people
work.
that in the work that say, "Yo, this is not a good idea." You know, they fired them niggas.
Fired him. And the dude who was running, he was like, nah, I got this.
He said, "I got it, bro."
Straight up suicide mission.
Did y'all see the video of them like getting into the thing?
There's video.
It's video of them like, yeah, we're about to go in.
So Elsie.
Very chilling.
So
It's crazy looking at niggas before they die, like right before they die.
Okay, man.
And I'm looking at this and like, yo, this nigga's about to fucking die. He's about to bite the big one.
have you seen the inside of it?
Yes, there's nothing inside of it.
It's absolutely
was
nothing.
nothing.
It's like if this table was like another one, we all was just sitting
just
on
sat
the
on it.
crisscross applesauce
With a bucket.
because it had a toilet, kind of.
Yeah,
It's a
it was a
bucket.
hole, right? Or something.
The bucket.
I remember when they said they had 36 hours of air left. I was like, oh, them niggas is dead.
And the thing is, it
They was
takes.
on a countdown.
Yeah.
Like they had a shot. They're like, yo, man, it's 40 hours. They
But
may be
apparently-
trapped
No,
in the
the
Titanic.
crazy-
But it imploded before the hours were even up.
Yeah, that's the craziest part. That who was it? The like FBI,
Yeah,
CIA?
they were like, that should have been.
They heard like the explosion or implosion, and they were just letting it rock. Like they'll figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, they heard a boom.
We're not gonna let you know that we
niggas
know.
got
Time we were looking
boomed.
for scraps.
Niggas got fucked up by Namor, bro.
Again, when the Navy didn't decide to like really go,
We
down
should've-
there,
that's when we
look,
should've
That's
known.
when we should have known something was
Yeah.
very wrong.
They're not diving for these niggas when they could easily get down there.
No, they were.
Them
using-
niggas are whale shark food.
Like, you know,
when they were describing the way they were looking for them by flying airplanes
Yeah.
over the ocean, I was like, oh, yeah.
Because they were just looking for debris. They was looking for anything that
They
came
weren't
up.
looking for them. They were looking for debris.
And the most interesting thing about this is, like, that's not even the deepest dive. The deepest dive is like 3 times further than what they went.
My nigga
So,
James Cameron.
James Cameron has dove
That's him.
further than that, but it's only because he has built machines and vehicles that can do that. He knew that whatever they were in wasn't gonna be able to do that. So they could have been rescued. People have gone to the Titanic.
You know how you rescue them? Don't let them get there in the fucking first place.
Yeah.
Well, when everybody's on board signs a fucking
Right.
waiver that says death, death,
And
death,
it's
you might
$1
die,
million
nigga, death,
on
death.
when I found out that the only funding came from the
Them?
payment,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah, nah, nope.
That's
No,
just
thank
like us trying to start like us trying to build an airplane and we just use our salaries.
Just us.
Yeah, that's
Just us.
we ain't coming up with 200 million
Just
right
us.
now. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
it's just us.
But we got
Especially when one
That
nigga
shit
ain't
ain't.
working
That
at
shit
all.
ain't.
Who gonna get his piece?
me and Corey will put in for Keenan. It's all right.
It's like a Miami trip, bro.
I'm gonna start DJing.
I'm coming your piece, man.
Y'all know what money I got.
Especially with one nigga.
Y'all know what money I got.
You right.
I'm not covering his speech. Y'all did it last time, bro. Last airplane I did that shit, bro.
Last airplane.
Last time, nigga. I ain't even.
Last airplane. Yo, I'm tired of covering this shit, man.
I ain't need no gratuity.
Why we keep inviting this nigga to the plane? We got no gratuity for this shit. This nigga flying for free.
Hey, yo, fellas, y'all ready for Montreal next month?
I am.
I am.
I paid my pieces.
Me too.
Good.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I paid my pieces. I gave our team my money through Apple Pay.
And then we got a cruise at the end of September, right?
Don't remind me, because I'm broke, Keenan.
Right?
All right, you ruined the job.
I'm going broke with y'all niggas,
I'm
man.
not broke.
Ha ha ha. He's mentioning things he paid for before he lost his job. I don't give a fuck. You ain't working that.
And I'm still able to go. And I didn't pay for it before.
Yeah, the money ain't giving it back. You might as well scrounge up your bennies and get your plane over
So
there.
you hustling
Get on-
backwards?
Ain't
Get
no
on the
pennies.
trips.
Keenan hustling backwards.
I got a nice check coming tomorrow.
A check.
What?
$3,000. But that's for a different discussion.
Car ran you over.
No car.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Kind of settlement
Like
you
somebody
got.
beat you
No,
up?
no.
Nigga?
See,
He get
right
money
now,
back from them bloods.
I am basking off the fruits of my labor.
The bloods.
Wait, do you want to explain this, kid? I don't think you just
I
say
know
that.
how to save money.
He slipped
But
and
no,
fell
you're
into Walmart.
getting a $3,000 check.
Yes, because my regular bank account is
So you slipped and fell at Walmart.
is dwindling, so I just got to pull from another one.
Oh, so it's your money.
It's your money.
That's from niggas. I ain't broke. So if y'all want to get this plane started, we can get it popping.
Oh,
What's
you
up?
said it was a check, though. I thought you saying like
you
you
earned
getting
money.
Yeah.
You had a feeling like you went out and did something
No,
to
you're
earn money.
Yeah, you're spending
moving money around.
$3,000.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like Smokey. Smokey.
What you talking about, nigga? I got money coming in. No, it's already
It's
in.
already in. It's your money.
You're right.
Yo, I
your
got money
money.
stay coming in, nickel.
And
Smokey and Big Worms.
What are you right?
Yeah, he like 110.
He just
20.
just turn his ones over. No.
no job. I'm still moving the way I like to move. So
No, move that coke, Keenan. Move that coke. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, coke is too heavy.
All right, anyway. That was
I have money to get the first shipment. All right.
So
Fuck yo.
we had a recent development.
We do?
In,
what? Mid-pod?
No, not
Oh.
that recent.
Oh.
But a little recent darling of Hollywood, Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, the court thing happened.
So-
It started right.
Saw what happened with that.
This shit is weird.
Some
So
information
can
coming out.
somebody
right?
enlighten me as what's going on with that?
Yeah.
I really
want me
didn't
to?
follow what's going on with that.
So it came out that, at least what I saw, I'm not sure if something else came out after it, but kind of saying that the what?
They said it.
Oh yeah, they said that she was wilding pretty much.
The
and they-
girlfriend.
yeah,
On him?
on him.
Do we have a name for this one? What's her name? Do we know?
White bitch
White-
number one.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that Jonathan Majors pretty much did not do anything wrong. It was confirmed by someone else that was there.
Really?
Like when they came in the room, I guess she was like locked in a room
She locked herself in
of
the
the
closet.
apartment. Or yeah,
Typical.
so
He wasn't at the apartment.
He wasn't there.
yeah,
That is crazy.
Yeah,
So,
no-
to
no.
like set him up in a way?
Yes.
so
Wait, say this again.
She was distraught because I believe when they were in a taxi cab, what was led to believe of what people think is Megan Good was on the phone with him. He was on the phone with somebody else.
Ah.
She
part
starts
C.
wilding out. She starts hitting him. They start arguing. She goes upstairs to their apartment and she locks herself in the closet. At that point in time, he stays downstairs.
He's like, this
The
bitch
cops
locked
are
herself
called
up.
because they're making a public scene. And then like somehow the cops end up talking to her alone and just saying pretty much NYPD was like, oh, looks like he hit you. Looks like he did this. Like, whoo.
Wow.
And then they arrested him. But what people are saying now is like, why didn't his lawyer come with this information sooner? Because he probably would have never had to go to trial in the first place.
Oh, yeah, no.
but I thought
his
the lawyer
lawyer
said it from day one. Like, there's information that's come.
Well, the
that's gonna
first,
come
yeah,
out.
the
Yeah,
first
but
thing I remember was
anybody can say that. They didn't literally. He didn't say what. I mean, but a good lawyer probably wouldn't do that at that point in time, right?
What? Like put all their cards on the table?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
But wasn't there like a gap though between that car ride to him getting home? Because from what I seen and heard was like, so after that car ride, they split up. So he went into like a hotel or something, and I believe that she went out that night.
Really?
I
believe
mean, his team came out and said that a lot of apologies are going to be owed to
so.
him.
I believe it.
She went out that night.
Nigga lost
and
Ant-Man.
Was out partying and all this stuff to where there was like, okay, so the things that she said happened to him obviously couldn't happen because like, oh,
They
she
weren't
broke her
together.
finger.
Yeah.
She's over there using the hand that she broke her finger with. And then he wound up coming back to his apartment and she was there locked in a room.
And he was never even.
He wasn't there.
Oh my God.
Wasn't there at all.
It's gonna be a heavy one for the Haps.
So pretty much, NYPD has failed us yet again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think all I gathered from this
Could be a heavy one for the Haps.
a tale as old as time.
Another black man getting screwed by the system.
Stop. Listen.
Oh.
I don't mean to put my kufi on.
Hey, put that kufi on,
But
nickel.
listen, brothers.
Put that kufi on.
Good brothers. Good brother. Yeah. Put my crown on, please.
Yeah, your crown's tilted, brother. We gonna fix that for ya.
Good brothers, especially good brothers of wealth and
Especially of wealth.
of wealth and notoriety. Stop.
Get some help.
Stop. Don't do this. And you know what I'm talking about.
Get some support.
Don't cross into those snowy plains.
Don't stay there too long.
Don't ever go there. Because all it can take is one night, one rejection, one thing they don't like, and they're locking themselves in a closet telling you saying you beat them up. And look at you. You're losing out your Kang the Conqueror role. If you was with Megan Good the whole time, guess who's by his side
Megan
at his
Good.
trial?
Megan Good.
Non-snowy plain Megan Good.
Hey,
Hey.
What do you say about men who do?
what'd you say?
Oh, how I feel about that?
What do you say about men who do cross into
Listen,
different
Different waters.
me personally,
More specifically,
Michael-
Clearwater's.
submarines?
Yeah.
what I'm about to say does
Exactly.
not reflect the views of the Not That Serious Podcast. It's not my thing.
Reflects my views.
I'll say it's not my thing. Do I condemn people that do it? Absolutely not. I mean, love is love eventually.
Eventually.
It gets there at some point.
Because I don't buy that it's love at first life shit. I don't know. That's something that you grow.
Don't you watch that? Like, don't you like the new season?
Huh?
Love ain't at first sight, though. I don't believe in that.
No, I don't believe in that.
Love's not at first sight.
But I mean,
That's a very mature answer, Michael.
yeah, like love is first sight or whatever. I think love is something you grow and mature, and you choose to do that with anybody. So anybody you fall in love with, I think that is a choice.
Good answer.
So you're choosing anybody you fall in love with. But to me, I know for me, Michael's never going to fall into that because Michael's read too many history books. Michael has read too many, watched too many documentaries. Michael has seen too many actual instances of things going wrong with that for me to want to subscribe to that.
Yeah.
Now, do I condemn people that do it? Absolutely not. Especially people who date all types of people and they just happen to fall in love with somebody of another race. Sure.
Yep.
But what I will say is, people who make that identity, especially black people who only date it's white people, you are weird.
You're fucking weird.
You are fucking weird, and I want to leave you behind. You are the Negroes that we will leave behind.
Yeah.
All of them. The ones that go from I don't like black women because they do this, and I like white girls because of this, or the ones that give you that bullshit excuse. Well, I've only been around white women and the only ones that mess with me. You're all weird. You're all weird. I don't know what other words and synonyms. You're weird, and I hope we leave you Negroes behind when the day the revolution comes. Leave you niggas behind. Put them niggas to sleep for good.
Some of these brothers can't be saved.
Bro, they can't.
Said perfectly.
It's a lot of niggas can't be saved.
Yeah.
And you niggas are on the list for me.
Yeah.
Leave them behind on the ships. You stay there in subjectivity land where you like to be.
Yep.
Keep your shackles on because you like how they fit. You've gotten used to them. Stay there.
Yep.
You were I can't.
You can't even say it.
I can't even finish it.
You can't.
I can't
You
even
never
finish
get.
No.
Dabbled in a little race play and a little.
Jesus Christ, no.
Race
Hey,
play.
man.
And
I feel like I personally don't have enough in common with white women,
I don't
I know
wanna
you said
talk
that
to
before,
you.
and
I truly believe that, bro. Like I just don't have enough.
And
in
I know
common.
we've had this talk.
And I know plenty of white
amongst
women.
us.
I just
like talk to them the same. I don't. What do you
Yeah.
mean talk to them the same?
I'm against it.
I don't talk.
I think it should be illegal.
Corey, come on now.
What you want? And I know people say, well, you date interracially. That's how I know.
I'm
Illegal.
telling you from experience. Don't do what I'm doing.
Illegal.
She like,
Illegal.
Her memory kicked in.
I was like, wait.
Yeah.
What was the bill? Love versus Virginia? Reverse it.
oh wow.
She said, didn't he do the thing that one time?
Yeah.
Virginia versus love.
Like, I mean,
Virginia-
I know
Virginia versus
I
love
don't
it.
give people business, but I was like, I know.
This sounds so familiar.
It's like eerie. Like
There's some irony here going on right now.
Something called irony.
Again.
I say, my Snapchat reminds me every year. I'm like, God, what were we doing there?
Yeah. Stop.
That was love.
Even for you. That was love.
I'm sorry. Every year, I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
Even your friends so judgmental.
That was the most awkward bar trip.
But what made you do a switch?
I switched to what?
Not
So-
that.
Non,
So-
Not that.
non-white.
Not that.
No, non-white.
No. So I have a type, and it has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with like.
It's not a race thing.
It's not a race thing. I just like career women. I'm naturally attracted to women that are smarter than me, and black women are clearly smart. Like black women are more educated than black men. So it's not that I'm just not choosing black women. It's just like, and I've only been in two serious.
That wasn't a question.
Yeah, I've only been in two serious
not black? It
relationships
was
in my life.
What made you switch from non-white?
I just think that there needs to be a natural compatibility, and you don't necessarily have that if you're not successful as an African American male.
Okay, I'm rolling with it. Again,
Wait, you don't think you have that as a successful? You don't think you have that as
I
a
know what you're
successful African American? Say that again.
I feel as if I'm a African American male dating a Caucasian female and I'm trying to figure it out and I'm dealing with growing pains, I don't think that they're liable to stick around and understand the plight of an African American male because she didn't as a African American. I feel like if I was 19 again, an African American woman would understand my plight and understand my process of trying to do something that's not normal versus a Caucasian woman who doesn't necessarily understand and doesn't necessarily want to understand. So, and if you like, I know like it's popular on Twitter of like to make fun of black athletes who date white women, and would those white women be interested in those black athletes if they weren't going to be professional athletes?
But I think, I mean, have you seen Robert? I think that's spot on to like the that notion around we are the only race that struggles with their men for real.
I think. Well, I don't want
Not to say that it's limited to,
I don't
but-
want to make the conversation too serious. And we
No,
can
no,
talk
I'm not. I'm
offline,
just saying,
but,
like,
I just think that there are hurdles for African Americans, but I think that there are different hurdles for African American males in the workplace, and I think that African American males who achieve success have to get through hurdles to get there, and I just don't feel as I've talked about this in therapy, and my therapist, and this is not a shot at anybody. If you are 29, 30-year-old Corey who is successful, why would you want to be with somebody who didn't trust your process? They don't deserve the fruits of your labor.
Someone that's not trying to be there when
If
you're
you're
putting
not
in the
going to
groundwork.
ride the bus with me, you can't sit next to me in the Benz. In the discussion, and that goes beyond race, because if an African American woman has that same mentality, if you're not going to sit next to me on the bus, you're not going to sit next to me in the Benz in the discussion. But yes, back to your original point.
And
I
that's
don't
why
agree with
I
interracial
said,
dating.
if you ain't gonna sit with me at Panera Bread, you're not gonna sit with me at Ruth Chris.
Ah.
Tied it all up. Yup.
No.
Yup.
Stop.
Yep.
We're not doing that bullshit.
I did it.
He
Kenan.
was poor.
I
you
did
are
it.
not poor.
It don't matter.
He was poor.
It don't matter.
You could
It does
afford a
matter.
Red
It
Lobster.
doesn't.
You raggedy bitch.
Nope.
Panera's not cheap, so it's that's the
Exactly.
problem.
So
Exactly.
you're choosing.
So
It's
you're just
just
choosing to
nasty.
be
It's not
mediocre.
nasty. So it wasn't
That
nasty.
shit nasty.
It was good to me.
all right.
Anyway,
Do you want to get to that thread?
One last thing.
what thread? All the
have
threads
anything?
on Twitter? You talking about?
No.
New Jersey women Twitter. New Jersey women thread. Man, yeah, Houston, yeah, Texas.
Yeah, they was
man.
blind.
The
I think New Jersey made it to the
Oh
finals.
my god, New Jersey's in the finals for sure.
Montreal was pretty nice, I think. Actually, no, I didn't look through that one. I think Toronto. I was looking at.
I bookmarked that.
Montreal.
Montreal dates coming soon.
Oh. All right. So I was looking at something earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Shout out to my boo Erica. She actually sent me this.
Oh,
A good little idea for a topic today. Why is it so funny every time I mention my woman?
Shout out to E.
I don't know. It's just so funny.
E-Dog.
It's funny for me, and I've told you this because, like, you hide her like she's a celebrity child.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Just
You
'cause
really
I don't-
do.
Nigga, how many posts do you put your girl in? I don't see a lot.
Yeah,
all
I'm about
the
to say
time.
that.
So
All
what
the time. All the time.
He posts his girl a lot.
And it's not her hand.
More
It's
than
not
me.
her foot. It's not you passing a can of soda.
It's legal. It's marijuana.
Well, sure. You passing
smoke weed.
you
That's
passing
a can of soda.
marijuana. She is literally in my stories all the time.
All the damn time.
Not even in the close friends.
Just because you don't like you
I'm like, Mike, why are you
Sounded
hiding this
she-
woman?
Like she's a newborn.
Just like you lack tact and privacy doesn't mean I do.
Tact.
What are you being so tactful for?
Exactly.
What?
What you hiding her for?
I'm not hiding anything from anybody.
What you being private about, man?
Because I don't like my business out there.
Okay.
I respect that.
You tell us you jerk off and
That's different business. That's different business.
Okay,
I don't like my
there's-
business out there.
there's shit- hold on,
Meanwhile,
what
Mike's like,
business?
I beat off and come in my underwear.
Fall asleep. Okay, that's fun.
You deem that important?
We're having fun. We're having fun. And I'm saying funny things on a comedy podcast. Now, if I put that on my story of me jerking off and coming in my underwear, it's a little bit different, huh? No. Moving on.
Absolutely crazy.
Plowing ahead.
Plowing ahead.
He's still
you
on
know
his-
we're right, nigga.
No, you're not.
I'm a private person. Let me tell you about everything I do in my life.
Yeah, let me tell you.
In my
these
privacy.
probably made up things on a comedy setting.
Oh, we know they're not.
Are they made up, Michael?
It's a nasty.
That's
That's
not
nasty, man.
But other
going
things
into too much graphic details with me.
Anything I could say on here is a lie. It's
That's not
subjective.
made up.
But when I show you a picture of it, ain't no refuting that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my god.
all right. Back to the topic.
Anyway,
This nigga was on the podcast. Never mind.
Oh,
See, you about to snitch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nothing. Back to the topic at hand.
No. I'm not getting defensive. Yeah, I'm not gonna put my nigga in this because they brought me out of character. My bad.
Out of character.
was what?
You know what?
he's moving like Kobe. Oh no,
That nigga,
in the worst way.
But Shaq.
I wish you would have got away with these girls like Shaq did. I almost did that.
What? I didn't do nothing.
I almost let the mama mentality out. Let me relax.
That's brazen.
put it back in the cage.
Shit, we put that Nick Young back in the cage. I'm plowing ahead. So, our favorite rapper on the podcast, Saucy Santana.
Yes, that's a fact. Happy Pride.
I don't know what you guys know what hospitality riders are.
Ah, okay.
Those are basically when a celebrity makes an appearance
Oh yeah,
or
right. Yeah.
goes to perform somewhere. It's basically things that they ask the venue or host or whatever to provide for them
In order for them
in
to.
order that they feel is what's necessary for them to be comfortable enough to perform or appear.
Right.
Now, this is what Saucy Santana requires
Oh man,
for his appearances.
Okay.
3 wireless mics,
nice.
2 XLR, wedge monitors on stage, monitor wedge on left side of table, laptop stand. That's not the hospitality. This is the hospitality rider.
I was gonna say that sounds like.
Oh, that was regular stuff. Yeah.
1 bottle of Clase Azul. 2 bottles of 1942 Don Julio.
That's a lot.
12 cans of Red Bull.
Easy.
1 case of Fiji water, chilled with the dressing room, in the dressing room and on stage.
That's easy.
1 case of Coca-Cola,
Light.
Okay.
orange juice, apple juice, an assorted fruit platter, Popeyes, box of legs, box of mixed with legs, wings, breasts, white and dark meat, biscuits, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy, and fries. A handheld electric fan, Vaseline cocoa butter gel,
I know it smells crazy in there.
Degree deodorant spray, women's.
Yeah, real
12 black handheld towels in the dressing room and on stage. 3 hookah flavors, blueberry and vanilla and blueberry and mint and watermelon. Those are for club events.
Okay.
And 50 buffalo wings mild in to-go boxes for all club events.
So I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
something. So
That wasn't that bad, to be honest.
it wasn't horrible.
But for Saucy Santana,
You know this
got
is
2 songs.
You know this ain't just for himself though. This is for all the people he brings
it's
with
for
him.
his team.
This is for the entourage.
Them niggas.
Yeah, but if you're
But
gotta
you're not
have
gonna
it.
say that though if you're booking Saucy Santana. You're not gonna say that.
Saucy Santana.
But also I think we talked about this before. People put ridiculous things on the rider just to make sure they read it.
Exactly.
like Mariah Carey had the worst rider.
Travis Scott has a really bad one.
She wanted 100 white kittens and 20 white doves.
Yep.
And got it.
Travis Scott has a really I gotta find his bro.
I
His
want
is
a
horrible.
bowl of green M&Ms, only the green ones.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think all
be
the
doing
stuff you listed was like less than
His-
$300.
Yeah, that's actually doable. Well, not when you
Oh, no,
two,
not the
two
liquor.
Class A Azuls.
I thought it said 1.
Two.
2.
Right?
Oh.
2 1942s, right?
2 1942, 1 Class A is over.
Oh,
That's
I
like
didn't hear- I didn't hear that
$500.
part.
Well, depending on where you
I mean, if it's a club, then they
Yeah,
already
if
got
it's-
it.
yeah.
So, you can write that off. Blah blah blah. Make it
Yeah,
work.
but they do a lot of that just so they read through it.
Yeah.
Just so they know, like, all right, this person's actually trying to provide what I need. But and also, like I said, a lot of that's for other niggas that
Yeah,
they
that's
be
for the
pulling up with entourages.
Yeah, some of them, they was like playing for party of 16. And I'm like, nigga.
Because they gotta have a party before the show. They gotta get hyped up. They gotta get the energy flowing. Good vibes. And Saucy gets some good vibes with
50 chicken
buffalo
wings.
Popeyes.
I mean, wings are not expensive. Like,
They're
that's
not.
a light list. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's very light.
It
That's
is
very
a
light.
light. And is it? But to
Yo,
me,
did you have you heard Jay-Z's rider list?
Hold
I
on.
don't
But
even
it's
wanna see
Jay-Z.
that.
You
Do you
know
know
it's
who you
Mike.
just fucking said? And do you know who I just fucking said?
If you don't think that Saucy Santana's bringing a crowd, then you're delusional. Because Saucy Santana's bringing a
That's
crowd.
not what.
Imagine Saucy
No,
Santana.
no,
Imagine
no,
Saucy
no,
Santana
no.
walking here
No,
right now.
He didn't say that.
No, but what
I'm
he's saying
screaming.
is you're giving all that to Saucy Santana. So Saucy Santana is asking for that. And I'm saying
That's a lot.
That's
if you're
not a
Saucy
lot.
Santana.
That's not.
Oh, it's not.
That's
What,
not a lot.
Towels and wings, Mike? Really?
It's not towels and wings. It's Class A Azul. It's Popeyes. It's a fan. It's fucking.
A fan.
Okay.
Bro, like you're not helping your point.
Max, that,
A fan.
All that Max, and this is drawn, might be $1,000.
Oh
At
yeah,
most.
that's definitely
Max,
under $1,000.
and that's overselling it. Might be $1,000. You don't think that venue's gonna make more than $1,000?
$1,000?
And he
It's less than $1,000.
And he probably
Less
charging
And you
$25,000.
don't think that the venue's gonna get that back tenfold?
Easy.
The plane tickets are more expensive than the things that you just named,
I'll
Mike.
tell fucking Saucy Santana to fuck himself.
Material go around. Hey, wait, hold on. You be bumping Saucy Santana shit?
When I'm on the stage, all the hoes going that.
I'm not going to the club.
Material girl. You ain't going to a club to see us, so.
Fact.
Exactly. I'm the wrong nigga to ask for that.
Hold up.
Oh no, what happened?
What the hell is going on? What the hell going on? Are we
Is it
good?
still going?
It's still going.
It said right error, but
We're still recording.
Uh-oh.
Should we stop it and listen just to make sure and then restart it?
I guess so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm sorry, guys.
Listen, to go back to
No,
the
we still got 15.
bare bones of it.
Yeah, no, we got 15.
Shouldn't be having.
All right, so
We
we'll
could just-
wrap that up and do some questions and
Yeah.
rock
Yeah.
out.
Oh, we got
30
15 minutes left on the card.
No, 15 hours.
Oh.
15 hours.
I'm about to say,
We
damn.
just
Wrap that up. And
Yeah, wrap up, questions.
'Cause we got
30 minutes, we're done.
we got a long one.
30 minutes, we're done. Cool?
Okay. All right.
Saucy Santana's bringing a crowd. Like, what the fuck?
I appreciate that. I guess. I don't.
He is bringing crowds.
I guess I don't.
You said imagine walking in here. If he walked in here right now,
I get a picture.
ass out, glasses on.
I get a picture from the front.
You let it work on you?
Yeah, he did
I don't think so.
he did an appearance at Elizabeth City, and it was just like him and two other people.
Wait, what?
At Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
I almost went there.
Somebody got him 50 wings down there?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got him 50 wings down there.
Okay.
He got a big following, bro.
I fuck with Saucy.
He got a big following.
Yeah,
I
shout out to him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get some questions.
Sure.
Yeah, well, good question.
People.
So we haven't done a advice question in a while, but this was from a Patreon member, so I felt a little obligated.
All right.
Nice, nice.
So this is what happens when you pay.
This is what happens when you pay 3, 5, and 10.
Yep.
3, 5, 15. I'm sorry.
15.
Oh, 15? Dang.
Yeah.
It's worth it, though.
It is. I have it.
Oh, real quick.
Oh.
Nah, go ahead.
You sure?
Go ahead.
Okay. Dear NTS Group, a.k.a. best podcast in the world,
You're right.
I have this friend who is a tomboy. I've grown feelings for her. Now, before you think I'm crazy, at first, she was just one of the homies that kicked it in the squad. I never had any interest in her at all. Then one day, she came over to chill and play some 2K. I thought everything was cool because she claimed she only liked women. Oh, goddamn.
What's going on? It's too slow.
What does that mean?
MJ, do you have another SD card?
It shouldn't.
Saucy Santana is definitely bringing a crowd.
This is literally the 4th time.
Saucy Santana.
All right, so just read the.
I'll just, yeah, we're just
I'm gonna read the question.
I'll just
again.
read the question.
This is all staying.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
It's all right. I just have to wait for
That
my
was
phone.
funny.
All right. Starting over. Dear NTS Group, a.k.a. best podcast in the world,
Mm.
I have this friend who is a tomboy. I've grown feelings for her. Now, before you think I'm crazy, at first she was just one of the homies that kicked it in the squad.
Mm.
I never had any interest in her at all. Then one day she came over to chill and play some 2K.
Mm-hmm.
I thought everything was cool because she claims to only like women until she started coming on to me. I denied her several times. I told her this isn't a smart idea and it shouldn't happen. I promise I held my crown high like the king my mama raised.
Why?
Until she came back from the bathroom naked.
Hey!
Ooh, come
I
on.
folded.
With just the Chicago Bulls shot back on, that's great.
Mm-hmm. I folded like a white tee on laundry day. Damn. I should have followed my dad's career as a plumber because, boy, I was laying some pipe. To top it off, some of the best kitty cat I ever gotten. Easily top 5.
Wow.
It's
Where's the problem?
we're getting there. It's been some time now, and we agreed to never talk about it, which we both kept up part of the deal, but I just can't stop thinking about her. She's gorgeous, family-oriented, in school, works, has a genuinely good personality, and she plays 2K. She's really good, too. Who wouldn't want her? I really want to tell her how I feel. Now, here's the plot twist. I'm usually good with ladies and don't usually ask for advice, but this time is different because I'm growing feelings for her, but I'm in a 3-year relationship. What should I do?
What the fuck, nigga? You should have said that at the beginning, bro. You cheated on your girl with a dyke.
Tomboy.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A
I'm
stud.
not judging you, tomboy.
A
I'm
stud,
sorry.
please.
A stud.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Tomboy is not a lesbian.
Yo.
So
A tomboy that only likes girls. Is a lesbian.
Oh,
She said
facts.
it.
She's a lesbian, yeah.
That's what
lesbian.
she said.
A stud. It's a full-blown stud.
So is she?
So that's why the coochie was fire. It ain't been used.
Keenan, that's how you're coming. What?
I mean, you put a pair of shoes on you ain't never wore. It's gonna be tight.
I don't be a nice fit.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Shoes tighter the first time you wear or the 97th time. I might.
I'm not sure what she's doing with her shoes. All right, maybe she's putting stuff in the shoes.
That might have been her 4th or 5th wear.
Maybe she put your shoes on, but just don't walk around.
I don't know. She might have
Some
some.
girls our age are
She might
probably
have some.
on their 29th wear.
She might have prosthetic feet in these shoes. I don't know what's going on in the
Prosthetic
shoe.
feet.
I mean,
It's
she
what she's using
has
on other
plastic
chicks.
feet in these shoes, man.
She's using a prosthetic foot on these other chicks.
Sometimes they have prosthetic feet where it's 2 feet together, so you don't even know.
Oh wow, double-sided feet is crazy.
maybe
You see it?
Maybe she might have extra wide feet.
You see it?
Oh gosh, damn! I wish Xavier was here.
Yeah, he's missing.
Oh, I wish Xavier was here.
Yeah, but back to the advice. Don't talk to her no more, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro. This.
You're in a 3-year relationship.
So we got.
What are you doing? What is he cooking?
Are we?
What is he cooking?
Is this chick gay for real, or is she just?
We don't know.
If they agree to never speak about it again and they haven't done so at all,
Just
and
don't.
he's in
I think what she.
what are you doing?
brother? I think what happened was, I think she was just sneak dicking and she used you to get the sneak dick.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I don't know a lot of lesbians, but I know a lot of. I've heard that a lot of them
Be sneak
This can't be
they
real.
be sneak dicking.
This
Like,
can't
they
be
be-
real. There has to be a
They be getting some wee wee on the low sometimes, and sometimes even they could be the most studliest of studliest. But if they get that itch, sometimes it's got to get scratched, and she just used you to scratch that itch, partner. That's what it looks like outside looking in.
She came out of the bathroom naked.
She came out the back. Yeah,
That's a
not-
strong
That's
move.
not even normal for
That's
a
a
straight
strong
woman.
move.
That's
That's a
not even
bold
regular.
move.
That's not regular.
that's a bold. That's
She
a
did
chick.
the naked man.
She was in
That's
heat.
Ask our stud finder.
That's why I asked the question.
That was
Fuck the both of y'all. Because y'all both looked at me.
that was.
He looked at me. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at me.
You
Remember Friday?
Yeah.
The answer is no, bro.
The answer is no, bro. You just got used.
What are you doing?
Not the fact that you cheated on your girl, which I think let's address that.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah,
That's
you
wrong.
You try to slide that in the end. Like, yeah. By
And
the
then
way,
first of all, dog, think about this. Off one hit, you about to leave your girl of 3 years for some maybe stud pussy? Really, nigga? Think about
For some
one of the
WNBA
homies. How
coochie.
old- And first of all, how old are you?
too old to be doing some shit like this.
Yeah, man, bro. They just don't, bro.
And
Is
she's
he-
in the friend group, so you know she be around the girlfriend.
What the fuck?
That's messy, bro. Like
Dude, this is
you
messy all
You're
around.
already kind of nasty for doing that, and then you're cheating on your girl, and you know she gonna be around.
What are you doing?
I really hope your girl don't listen to this podcast because she gonna know exactly what the fuck we talking about. Don't listen to this episode
Yeah.
around your girl.
When's this question from? Can you see?
Oh, that was all from May, early May. He could be cooked. Who knows?
Oh, he's definitely cooked by now.
Oh, we like an update, cooked man.
Please. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's-
sleeping
that's
here or
Heavy
something?
rain.
I said, we sleeping here? This rain crazy.
Nah, I'm just
Lightning too?
Hey man, got
Scared of
blankets in the
rain?
couch.
Yeah, I got slides on, nigga.
saying.
Ain't nothing worse than wet socks.
Nothing. And I mean nothing.
Going home.
home.
Yeah. No, next question.
Yeah, anyway.
What's the male equivalent to pole dancing classes?
Going to the gun range.
I've never done that. I've never been in
Pole
a
dancing.
Male
You know, girls do pole dancing classes.
Feel a little dangerous, feel a little risky, a little sexy. The gym?
Boxing
Women.
classes? I don't know. Kickboxing? I don't know.
I said the gun range because typically I don't see women at the gun range.
That's
My woman, a shooter.
yeah, shoot your ass.
She took me.
She took me.
He burned himself on a bullet.
Yeah,
I did.
literally burned himself with a bullet. Yeah, India. He shot it and the bullet came up and he said, ah.
Because his hand was in the wrong
I
spot.
didn't go.
Sir.
He said, oh.
I did. I did a total.
Sir. Sir.
Shut up.
These bullets hot.
It's not in the pamphlet that the bullets are hot.
Oh, that's why they call it hot lead. Ooh.
Ooh, scorching. When it came down. Ooh. I love that video. When I came down, that nigga,
burned.
yo, they really climbing crates, bro. I feel like that has to be studied. Niggas was climbing crates. Has to be
Oh
studied.
God.
Oh, good.
What a horrible
that
time.
shit was stupid.
But it only
People
lasts. Yeah, somebody died doing that shit. Broke their fucking neck. What's worse, dying on some crates or in a submarine in the bottom of the ocean?
I'm saying the crates. Because they got you on camera, probably.
It's definitely
We got reenactments.
Playing
of-
like a Family Guy character. Just
At least with the submarine, you ain't know what happened.
You
The
didn't
crate
know.
shot. You watch yourself.
nigga
Yeah.
body bent up looking like a swastika.
Sick Kyle.
That's
Niggas at the funeral like, sick, hey!
And the Adidas theme funeral was crazy.
Adidas theme funeral.
Everybody pull up in Benzes.
Yeah, all day I dream about swastikas.
With Lufthansa pilots.
What if the guy's not happy in his relationship?
What'd you say?
What if the guy's not happy?
Oh, we're going back? Okay.
Oh, you say that.
What if the guy's not happy in his relationship?
He needs to break up with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But men don't do that.
Then do it.
Irresponsible men don't do that. Irresponsible people.
Okay. I'm just saying they don't do that.
You have something to tell us, Corey?
Men being unhappy with like women
Yeah.
isn't like a deal breaker in relationships because men like something that they're familiar with. Doesn't matter how upset you are with the woman. You're not gonna leave her. A woman will leave you.
Yeah.
You don't leave her, even if you're unhappy. Even like if you look at divorces, like look at how many divorces are filed by men.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. You can literally look at the percentages. Men won't leave. They'll just be unhappy.
Yeah. You can
But
probably
it's
count.
because men would rather be unhappy than to deal with something new.
Do a whole.
Do you think that has
And
anything
do it all
to do
over
with
again?
the financial
Illinois
problem?
chick, yeah.
Like the
Well,
financial
Getting
side of it?
getting a divorce is expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
A cheap divorce is $12,000. A cheap divorce.
That's what I'm saying. Most guys
And,
would
and a
probably
lot of
suck
people
it up.
don't even have a savings account.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
guys,
like that's why like a lot of marriages from back then, like a lot of people like, well, my mom stays, such and such and that. But like, yeah, they couldn't afford to break up.
Yeah.
So, but moving on.
Anyway, plowing ahead.
Too serious.
damn, it is raining.
Yeah, that's why I said we sleeping here. You got some contact solution.
Contact solution.
I got some water.
That is not going to help me, Keenan.
You got some sea salt. You can make your own.
Make a little concoction.
Some seesaw is crazy.
All right. In a cage match, who you got? Mark Zuckerberg or Elon?
Oh, that was gonna be a topic today
It
too.
was a
Two
question.
dorks. I'm gonna go with Mark Zuckerberg. At least he looks somewhat athletic.
It looks like he was training too.
Yeah, I feel like he.
And
could-
I think he has like
Actually, wait, isn't Mark Zuckerberg like fighting right now?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's training for this.
really.
Yeah,
pretty sure he was training.
like he's actually doing
'Cause he knows his ass
he
about to
just
go
won
to
a
jail.
tournament. He
And-
just won a tournament recently.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Let's see. And I think he might be a sociopath, so that always puts him at an advantage. So
I think Tom from Facebook is watching both them niggas.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
jujitsu? Is that what it was?
There you go. Right, MySpace.
What'd you say?
He
Tom
does
from who?
jujitsu.
I said Tom from Facebook.
Oh yeah,
It's Tom from MySpace.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's up to.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg really does jujitsu.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit. Then Mark Zuckerberg.
There's not an athletic bone in Elon Musk's body though. Just racist.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is all cartilage.
Just entitlement.
Oh, cartilage. He's
Big
just
ass back.
Yeah, he's soft like a stingray.
Wide, wide
Soft
back.
Stingray.
He's just all cartilage.
He built like a great white. Got a
big ass
back.
Big ass back.
For no reason.
He big ass back, but he ain't fat. It's kind of crazy.
He like Drewski's girlfriend.
All that diamond mine money for nothing.
They said she looks like she's supposed to be fat, but she's not, and it throws me off.
Wait, that's Drewski's girlfriend?
Blueface.
Drewski, Blueface. I was thinking of.
Oh.
I was
because they-
thinking of
because they
Drewski's
say she
girlfriend
looked like
because she
Drewski.
looks like Drewski. Yeah, Blueface's girlfriend. Yes, she looks
Oh,
crazy,
boy.
insane.
He don't go out with Krishan anymore?
No, she's a motherfucking.
Who
tard.
knows? Who fucking
All
knows?
right.
Isn't
Come on, Michael.
Nah, no, it's different. You ever hear her speak?
You ever hear Blueface speak?
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
Blueface.
Do ya?
Beat him.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, usually.
usually, yeah. Nigga, listen to Chris.
He hit the yaki. He hit the yaki, cuz.
Goddamn hound.
He hit the yaki, cuz. You gotta live with that, cuz.
He's
Just fuck with the wrong bitch. You hit the wrong bitch.
You hit the wrong bitch. Cause I hit my bitch, don't nothing happen. But you hit Rihanna.
I hit Krishan, dummy. And I mean, as simple.
I was so mad at me. I was like,
as
man,
simplified and as horrible
this
as that
should not
is,
make no sense.
It's right.
Nasty. Nasty. He was like, yeah, he was talking about Chris Brown.
Like, Chris Brown's like, how come Blueface can hit such and such and doesn't get in trouble, but I did a mistake one time and Blueface was
I'm
like,
crucified for the rest of my life. Blueface was like, nigga, you hit Rihanna, like the biggest pop star on earth. So I hit
Nobody know who this
bitch like
Pointing behind her.
It's
right there.
I hit her. I'm like, oh man, this shouldn't make no sense.
that's so horrible that he's
It's
so
ho-
correct.
It's horrible, bro. It's really bad.
Inconvenient.
You shouldn't be hitting any woman. But if you're gonna hit anybody, but if you're gonna hit anybody,
But if you're going, if two of them are standing in front of you, they was like, you gotta sock one of them in the fucking
Hard.
face. Hard, or we gonna fucking shoot your sister. We gonna shoot your sister in the kneecap, but you gotta sock the daylight.
Yeah.
Either out of Rihanna or Krishan.
both pregnant.
Oh, I mean that's true. That's true.
You're not even thinking twice. Krishan.
How about this?
She's eating it anyway.
one, and I'm asking the other one for a picture. And I'm not taking no picture with Krishan.
Yeah. Yep.
Next question.
Yep. Alrighty.
Oh my God.
So, oh, there we go. Kids today don't have as many coming of age movies as we did. What's some of y'all favorites? This person's, I think they must be white because they said, I'm going with American Pie and She's the Man.
What the fuck?
That's your coming of age, American Pie?
Those are two, I mean,
Those are raunchy comedies. There are no lessons learned in those movies.
Coming of age? American Pie?
Full blown Euro trip.
Yeah, what the hell?
I love Eurotrip.
But you're a movie guy. What would your answer be?
For my favorite coming of age movie.
She's a Man with a good movie, though.
What?
She's a Man with Amanda Bynes?
Wait, is that the soccer thing?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't remember that damn
It
movie.
wasn't bad. The only thing I remember from that movie is her putting a tampon in her nose to stop a bloody nose.
Smart. You resourceful.
Makes sense.
Okay.
But coming of age movie,
I don't even know.
I hate being put on a spot on shit like this because when you ask,
Dope.
like you can't think of nothing. Dope was a good
Dope.
one.
I know you hate Dope. That's why I said it.
You hate
Dope was a
Dope?
cool movie.
Dope was good.
If anybody has an answer, what would theirs be?
I like Dope. I don't know. Man. I can't even think of anything.
I'm like, when I think of that
Coming of age.
genre, it's hard to think of.
Yeah. Something that I resonated with, like something that was like,
Yeah, that really like stuck
Man.
with me. I don't know.
What about you, MJ?
It's-
You're a movie guy.
I'd have to see a list.
Is Superbad a coming of age movie? That's on the list. Moonlight. I guess that technically.
That's definitely coming of age.
They got lucky.
He found out who-
He came somewhere.
he came a lot. That's
At all different ages. he was coming.
It's still on the beach.
He was coming. It's still on the beach.
Rubbed it in the sand.
Let's get rid of that.
They got Step Up as a coming of age movie.
What?
I mean, essentially.
Oh, dancing. Honey, oh.
Honey with
Man,
Jessica Alba?
have you watched that movie as a full-blown brain developed adult?
No.
That movie sucks.
Not surprised. What the hell is
That movie's not good.
These?
You got
got
served is
served.
probably worse than Honey.
Yeah, I was about to say worse because they was what
Worse than Honey.
20. They was trying to split
They were selling drugs.
to what?
Yeah.
To who? Who jumped these niggas?
Elgin.
Elgin, Barry Smith. If heaven was a mile away. Nigga was selling drugs by himself. Oh, what was me? Guess I gotta do it by myself. Like, nigga,
You just go to fucking school.
just go to school, nigga. Get a job.
Get an entry level job.
Yeah, get a fucking job, nigga. Stop pop locking for $5,000.
Entry money.
Jesus. They got ministers. A lot of these movies, I don't even. Roll Bounce is a good one.
Roll bounce.
I can't relate to Menace to Society for
I'll go-
obvious reasons.
I'll go with Roll Bounce.
Not a
Would you
minute.
call ATL a coming of
Yep,
age movie?
ATL's on here too.
Absolutely.
I'll go with ATL or Roll Bounce. One of those. I was thinking Like Mike too, but I don't know if that really counts, does it?
Nah, I don't think so.
That was the first one that
Oh,
came
that
to
was a
mind
good
for me, but I
one.
wasn't sure.
The Wood.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier.
Is that a coming of age movie?
I didn't like, talk about them when
Eve's
they're
Bayou.
young. This is flashbacks. Yeah.
Eve's Bayou. Anybody else?
Those
know?
are some weird ass movies, man.
Juice. That wasn't no damn coming of age movie.
Hell no, that was some nigga
Hey, they got that shit as a horror. Tupac was fucking terrifying in that.
Like that movie.
That movie was fucking terrifying, bro. When he closed the locker, Tupac was Like,
I
yeah.
want to say half the niggas didn't come of age.
What was his name? Raheem. He said Raheem got shot.
Goodwill Hunting.
Somebody.
Don't you get tired of this shit?
I think my choice would be Good Will Hunting.
Raheem is dead. Somebody shot
I
him.
heard that was good. I gotta watch.
You never watched it?
You should watch.
Damn, that's a good film.
What movie?
That's a film right there.
Good Will Hunting
Fanciful.
Damn, Keenan, that scared the fuck out of me.
would be my choice.
Oh my God.
My bad.
Turn that down. We don't even need that no more. That scared the shit out of me.
We don't even have any outro music. We're
Oh
just gonna-
my God. We're gonna sing it.
Okay.
No, we'll edit it in there.
I was looking through a list, and I'm gonna pick Akilah and the Bee.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to Keke Palmer, looking fine.
Man,
Pregnancy did.
pregnancy did her good. Cleared up her skin.
God
Gave
dang.
her what she calls body yaddy yaddy.
that shit. This is also
What? Them jugga-wuggas.
Jugga
I ain't gonna say too much.
wigwams,
Just know I see it.
tits,
And it's a 10 out of 10.
boobies,
A breast disease.
breasticles,
Oh my God.
chest monkeys.
Chest monkeys? That's a real
Next question, please.
He's just making things up. He's just
I've never heard
throwing
of chest
things
monkeys.
together.
Torso titans.
Okay.
The twin bags.
What? Next question.
Twin skin bags.
God.
What's your favorite Halloween candy? I know we did candy, but what's your favorite Halloween candy?
The little Twizzlers when they're in the little thing.
See, I don't like those, but I love Twizzlers. They're not the same.
I love them.
Fun
They're cherry
size
flavored.
Snickers.
That's a good one.
Basic bitch.
No.
Well, what were you gonna say, Mr.
sorry.
Payday?
17 cavity.
The individual
17.
lifesaver.
The little
the big lifesaver gummies.
The soft one.
What? You're only getting those during Halloween. You're not getting those any other time of the year.
You would.
But snack size.
You would know, you
Snickers.
junkie.
The fuck?
I like a good old mini Twix.
You too. Basic bitch.
God,
You can
Wow.
get that right now.
I'm
If I
not
Google
keeping
long-
up with
if
the
I Google
candies,
long
man.
enough,
Yeah, Keenan's so just.
I get those candy. Whatever candy you're talking about, we could all get if we wanted to find it.
I can
Yes,
find
you
some
can.
So
giant lifesaver.
yeah, this
gummies
is some
or-
big vault. They only unlock in October.
But you only see them during October. Unless you're looking for them. That's the thing.
What's not on the list is Reese's. The Reese's
I like all
pumpkins. Those Reese's pumpkins are ass. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
What's not on the list is candy corn.
Yeah, we
Never.
talked about that. Yeah,
Never.
candy corn's ass.
Unless it's Starburst candy corn.
What the fuck is that, Keenan?
Starburst for years made their own candy corn. Phenomenal.
Only you would know that.
Where
What
do you
type of
find this?
novelty is that?
It shit was good as hell, bro.
These are like,
Oh
yo,
my
something
God.
Like,
Shit was good as hell.
Lifesaver makes a gummy dildo.
Why it gotta be a dildo?
Yeah, they actually released that in
it gotta be a
2004.
dildo?
But
Because it
it
wouldn't stop
it was
you from eating them.
discontinued in 2007.
If gummy made dildo, but
Why
that
the
was your
fuck would
favorite
I eat?
flavor,
Mike,
wouldn't-
you don't think that they have gummy dildos?
I don't know.
Stop fucking lying,
You
Mike.
know that?
You be all over the internet. You know for a damn sure that they got gummy dildos.
Keenan, are you saying that you know that?
Yes, I know that they have gummy dildos. You can get a gummy vagina too.
Sounds like you proved his point.
Oh,
No, I didn't prove shit. I know Mike knows. You think Mike just made that up? Let's be honest. Do you think Mike just made that up? No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I've seen you got the rubber ones, but I ain't never seen nobody take a bite out of crime like that.
There's like a website which I actually planned on doing for y'all, where you could send
It's
somebody
getting
a
deeper
box
and
of
deeper.
gummy dildos as like a gift.
You proved his point.
I didn't prove his point
You brought up websites.
because I know they exist. I'm not hiding the fact that I know they exist, and I know for a fact you know they exist, Michael.
Not only do you know they exist, you're very knowledgeable on the subject as well.
You know where to get it.
Because I was about to send. I was going to send y'all that for Christmas.
It's one
You
thing
about
to
to send
say
that to my house?
It's one thing to say. It's one thing to say that I know that whales exist,
Yeah.
but then you're going to talk about the anatomy of the whale. That's what you did. You went deep.
Pretty much.
Because Michael, I'm not like you. I don't be lying to folk. I don't be trying to save face when it matters.
This is not Phases A. Phases covered in gummy dildo.
Yeah, it's okay, Michael. It's okay. You know they got gummy dildos. That's all right.
I know now. Thanks.
You've always known.
Thanks for the information, Keenan.
And I know where to send them to people. Apparently, what's the website called?
Oh, I don't know the
Just
website.
send it to gummydildo.com.
Probably.
Gummy dildos on. Well, is that it? Got one more. Oh, we did have one more. Okay.
one more requested. If you become president, what's the one wacky law you would implement?
Wacky. I feel
We
like
did this already.
Yeah.
Prima nocta.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
it
where
was
that
this.
came from?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. Huh?
you need a
Nocta?
refresher?
Prima nocta is an old medieval law that rulers and lords enact that whenever a woman gets married in his province or or area of control, that the ruler gets the right to hit first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
yeah.
any marriages happening in Mike's country,
That's the wacky law. Mike
Mike gets to hit.
Mike got to hit first as the president. Yeah.
If he
First
wants.
choice. Mike got to clap
Yeah,
first.
you could keep
And
that.
if-
You hit it first.
And if
She's
you
all
clap
yours,
before
buddy.
Mike, life sentence.
Yeah,
Life sentence is crazy.
can be punishable by death.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I'm a stern ruler.
Why not just cut the dick off and then he could never fuck?
Also,
Wow.
Wow, Keenan.
Don't cut his dick
That's
out.
worse than dying.
That's worse than dying?
Yes. That's not worse than dying. Get it.
I don't know if I want to.
You say, oh, you don't let somebody fuck your wife, so now you just get your dick cut off rather than just kill me because you're saying I can't fuck her either.
Nobody's fucking your wife.
that you rather die
Yes.
than get
Eliminate me.
that. Y'all bugging.
Yeah, nigga.
Y'all are
Yeah.
bugging.
So hold on, you know what so you get your dick cut off, and guess what, nigga? I'm still the ruler.
And you can still fuck your wife.
That means you never can.
If I die, I never can again either.
Exactly. So just kill me, nigga.
So it's the same shit.
just let me
At least
hit.
I'm alive.
So
just let me hit.
I'm saying,
What?
Let me get this little nut off, baby.
I'm saying if somebody hit
I provide you with land
I
and
am-
shelter and agriculture.
Michael,
I just want a
we're
little
saying the
pussy.
same thing. We're saying the same thing. I'm saying if you find out that they hit before you,
Oh yeah,
instead of killing them, just cut off their dick so then they'd never be able to hit it again.
that's cool.
Yeah.
But murder isn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like torture.
that's torture. That's like everyday
Yeah.
torture. If I caught something, that means somebody hit first. Somebody died. And if I can't find it,
that means somebody hit it first.
Because if I can't find it, I'm gonna get them. Prima nocta.
Okay.
Somebody hit first and they gotta die.
Got it from somewhere.
I'm a stern ruler.
She wasn't born with it.
You wasn't
Maybe
born
she
with
was.
gonorrhea.
Yeah, I mean that's possible.
Who gave it to you?
Things can happen that way. You can be born with it. Can be
Then
born.
I'm gonna kill your mom.
Wow.
Somebody's gonna die. Somebody's getting punished. Somebody will feel my wrath.
While you scratch your ass.
I'm a stern ruler.
I'm sorry, I don't play that shit. I'm my prima nocta. You can evade your taxes.
But you can't
Don't
get
avoid,
it.
don't avoid my poor slag.
Alrighty.
Not very wacky. Something lighthearted, like nobody can have mustaches. Like something stupid.
What the fuck? What are you, the Yankees GM?
Nobody can have a beard.
You know
Yankees.
what?
I like that. I like that.
There's no beards.
No beards.
No beards.
We're moving like the Yankees.
I'm a stern ruler too, so
Yeah, if I catch you with a beard, nigga, it's over.
That 5 o'clock shadow, you're looking awfully close there, buddy.
You look real close. Ooh, you know what? I'll change mine. Everybody has to be fat. Everybody's fat.
Mike, it's so hard.
Like the end of Wally.
Everybody's fat.
Or
Nope.
Or-
I'm in charge.
Or
bitch.
what?
Or
everybody's in shape.
or you get me out of here and then everybody can start eating carrots. But until then, everybody's fucking fat.
How long do I have to get fat?
You got a month.
I'm cooked.
I need 20. I need a BMI dangerous.
now, are we going by the BMI
So
standard?
if I take over on June 1st, right? You had to have high. You had to have what's
blood pressure.
No, you got to high blood pressure or sleep apnea. One of those three. You got to have one of those by September 1st. I give you the whole summer to get fat. But once September 1st, it's like tax day. Once you get past that day, I'm doing BMI checks. I'm checking niggas' wrists.
now wait, I have a question.
I'm checking niggas.
Checking
And
niggas' wrist.
if you feel
Like
it
Ray Charles.
yeah.
Now,
If
Michael,
you feel it too light in the wrist, I'ma knock you off.
by whose standard though?
My stand.
Okay, because by the BMI standard, I'm obese.
I'm overweight right now.
Nah. I want you to be able to do this.
We gotta have
And
wings.
it's got a flap.
Our potato sack gotta be busting there.
I want you to fly.
Eat them fried chicken.
And if you
Oh
can't
my
fly, No, you know what I need you to do?
Eat a jar of peanut butter
I
every
text
day.
everybody and I tell them to sit down, and I tell them to get up. If they don't announce that they're getting up, I'm
about to get up.
then I'm not gonna, if you don't
She said, "This is not funny." I don't know why you
if
think
you
this
don't
is so
teeter
funny.
totter your way, then I'm knocking you off.
She like, hold on, wait, let me, hold on, wait.
If you don't,
I need some room.
if you getting up is not, if you getting up is not a mini event, then I'm knocking you off. Everybody's fucking fat,
Everybody.
and I'm naming the kingdom obesidia.
Obesidia.
You could have just said
Obesity. Hey, obesity.
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 It's not a sound, Mr. DeHaven.
Well, yes.
Obesity.
Hail, oh hail, the far land and great land of obesidia. Yeah, man. Once you said all you know, it's time to go. You already know what the fuck is going on. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. Everything's in the gosh dang link tree. Make sure you follow us on all the socials and such. P.O. Box number 276 in Burlington, New Jersey. Zip code 08016. Make sure you follow that Patreon. Give us some of that. What do we call it?
Do what? I keep forgetting. Money.
Give us some of that money. Go to Patreon, subscribe. Also, Patreon subscribers, if you have any ideas or suggestions, because we value your opinion a little bit more because you give us some of that good old-fashioned what? Money. Because
Good
you do that,
old-fashioned what?
pretend to care about what you think a little bit more. So,
Okay.
if you give us some suggestions and feedbacks of different content you would want to see for the Patreon users, I think they can message us on Patreon. Can they?
Yes.
I assume
Message us
so.
on Patreon.
Yes.
Also, join that Discord. Discord's getting fun. I'll try to pop in a little bit every other day to see what's going on in there. Gotta do a little bit more often, but I'm finally starting to learn how to use that thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's it. We will see y'all. Oh yeah, thanks, Gianna, for being here
Yeah.
and bringing your very pregnant friend in tow. You did not get the live birth pod. Shucks. Yeah, man. Anytime. You're a good pod guest. You laugh a lot.
Y'all funny.
Yeah. So yeah, we will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. You already know what's going on. Peace.
This is the part where you're supposed to be talking over. I didn't have any. Do I have anything else?
The best podcast ever.